Mudden, I literally just started. What are you doing? I just started the thing. What are you doing here? Already throwing that up, down there. Tier 1 subs. Subscribe for 23 months. Thank you. Much appreciated. Doing some of that damage to EPAM. Now at 5,980 bits of health. Thank you. I was actually just about to say my spiel how it's getting towards the end of February and a lot of subs and gift subs and prime subs are expiring right about now. So, thank you for re-upping that sub before I even had to say anything. Much appreciated, dude. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the Super Smash Bros. Throwdown Thursday, day 1 of Smash Mataz in a moment. We had technical difficulties the other night and other things going on, so we haven't had Smash in like 2 weeks, but we're back. We're also back because next week there's going to be a big Smash Direct thing happening for the new character being added in for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And there's a high chance that it might be one of those shadow drops where it's like, oh, guess what? The character's playable today and whatnot. So it's like, I better get into Smash the week beforehand. But yes, we will be doing things for that. And I will also be opening things up for people to talk about smashing in a moment. As well. I literally just started. I haven't even told anybody about the stream on the different platforms other than my regular Discord. So, hang tight. I'm still getting everything ready. Hopefully the volume's good too, because I didn't have a chance to check a look at the volume either. We're just starting. Literally just right now, we're getting everything sorted out. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, a good time zone, whether you're watching this live and or on the archives. Yeah, I'm telling everybody how we are how we are doing the Smash today on Smash Mataz. So if folks want to get into the Smash Brothers call, you go over onto the Discord, !Discord, and you wait in the general VC. And we'll mosey everybody on over into Stream Talk, which is where we're talking right about now. But that's after I get everything sorted out over here. I'm still setting everything up. We'll get everything ready to go soon enough. And that jazzy arranged version of some Fatal Fury KOF themes going on. Pretty good stuff. Been doing some things over on the SNK Discord, but other than that, we're just here to play some Smash Brothers. In just a moment. I'm still telling everybody, hey, we're doing stuff. Blip. Speaking of KO looks pretty sick. Yes! If you haven't seen the stuff for KOF 15, go check it out. They have been announcing characters left and right all over the place. And it's looking like it's going to be a very cool game. Been in a KOF mood, so that's why we got the KOF tracks rolling. Again, we're gonna get started in just a moment. I'm still telling everybody, hey, we're live. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Alright, let's see. Still getting some stuff over here. Don't you worry. Once we're ready to go, I'll switch over to the screen, and we'll get those commands and everything updated. I know I gotta get some things updated. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since our last Smash Mataz stream. But we're back. We're getting started. We will be doing it in just a moment. I'm just telling everybody, hey, we're back. I know we've been away for a hot minute, but no, we're back. We're doing it. We're here. We got the Smash Mataz. We're gonna get that call going. It'll be good. It'll be awesome. It'll be spectacular. So, hang tight. I'm going over some things in the background here. Lots of crazy stuff going on these last couple days. In terms of video games, movies, and entertainment. A lot of updates, a lot of things happening, announcements. A lot of things to talk about in case if you're curious. Oh, people who want to be in Smash. Yes, we're doing Smash again today, so get your controllers ready. It is time for day 1 of Smash Mataz on Super Smash Bros. Throwdown Thursday. Alright, I think I covered all the stuff over on Discord. Let me just tell people over on Twitter. Get that Twitch open, and we're gonna switch over. So I'm gonna tweet this out. There we go. Already pre-loaded 2 tweets. Check my tweets, make sure it went through. And we're good. Awesome, awesome. Alright, get Twitch open. And there's the Twitch. We are live. Okay. Let me get this arena starting to build up over here. And I am going to put this over this way, get this over here. Got to get the code. Do not start the matches until I change the codes and commands. But after that, we're all good. So let me fade out this music. Bloop. There we go. It's done. We're okay. And switching over. Bam. Gotta get these things popping up here. Smash Mataz. There you go. And Smash over here. That's outdated. We gotta update this. The Smash Arena ID is 5D NHV. That's 5D NHV. Password 00960096. That is the code. I gotta change the stuff for the actual thing. For Arena. There we go, that's Arena, so edit, stream, Arena ID, 5D, NHV. Password 00960096. Gotta copy this over and change the command. Copy that over. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hopefully the volume's good too. You gotta make sure the volume's good. We can be able to hear everything, okay. Okie dokie. Changing. Nope, not just edit com. It has to be edit com Arena. Make sure that command gets changed. There you go. So now when I type in Arena, should be able to do it. Okay, yes, there we go. Now I just gotta go to the Discord. One final update over there. And we should be ready to go. But I gotta say some stuff to make sure the arena doesn't go down. So, messaging. Greetings. Welcome. Greetings. Glad you're here. There you go. Let's see. Where are you? Over this way. Here you go. Alright. We're back with Super Smash Bros. Thursday. on the Twitch stream. Open Arena is now open. Taking some folks from General VC into Stream Talk VC. So wait there if you want a chance in. And I'm gonna put this over here. This is the code for the actual Smash Arena, and wha-bam. There we go. And one more thing I must check before we're actually good to go. Let's see. I think I gotta tell people over at Daresmasher server that we got there going over here. Let me see. Gotta copy it over. Where are you? Okay, yeah, here we go. Those stream alerts. Gonna tag Smasher. Throw it over here. And let's see. Yep, gotta go over here. Yep, more folks are getting in. I see that is happening. We can get started in just a second. Come on, where are you? Alright, there we go. Paste that in there. There we go. Bam. That should cover it all. And we'll just move this over here, get the stream back up on my phone, and we're good to go. Right about nowish. Okay. Good. So if you guys want to start smashing in a second, I think No Skills is doing some adjustments. You can do so right away. You also got the General VC open on my server, should folks want to join in at some point or other, and I will move you into Stream Talk. If you don't already know about our Discord, be sure to check out our Discord over at discord.gg/NDETK9M. That's discord.gg/NDETK9M. That's where we do our Smash stuff. If you don't already know about the Smash Mataz Discord, what are you doing? Go check out the Smash Mataz Discord. You can find that over this way. But I also gotta say thank you to DigiPichu for resubbing, because it's that time again for folks to start doing those resubs, because it is towards the end of February.
Hey Jakato, hope Smash goes well. Got a new job last week, service technician for a local internet company.
Nice! Congratulations, DigiPichu. I hope that turns out very well for you. Congrats on the new job, and thank you for resubscribing for 19 months. Once again, a member of the JakatoX as a new type. Thank you! Hope you enjoy the emotes, the ad-free experience, and be an awesome, cool dude as part of our communities. Shouts to DigiPichu. He's a cool dude. He does his streams as well. Yeah, doing some damage to EPAM now at 3,230 bits of health. Very easily defeatable bit boss, all things considered, because we are getting closer to the end of the month, so some folks might be throwing in some subs, resubs, and or gift subs, and that's going to do a lot of damage to EPAM because of that overkill damage from Marathon summon and or, you know, overkill. If it doesn't overkill, then you get, you know, more health that way. And Best Boy Minetta with a rating party of 1. That's crazy. Thank you. Much appreciated. I hope the Phasmo turned out pretty well with Common and Jerry. Right now we're watching PC fighting with Terry against, I think, Strider and K-Rool and a, fighting Birdman from Mother 3. Sucks for Jerry got us all killed. Makes sense. I believe it. But welcome. We're just getting started. Oh, hey, another thing over here. Kamen Rider with the rating party of 5 with a host of 3. Yeah, it's kind of weird how it says rated and then hosted. But either way, thank you. Much appreciated. Surprise, surprise. You were also in that Phasmo thing that was going on with Best Boy Minetta and Jerry. So, thank you. All 3 of us died. Okay. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that Phasmos. Hope you're all doing well. We just started with the Smash Brothers for tonight. It is early. We do not have a full arena, Kamen Rider, so don't say how full arena come back later. We literally only have me and the 3 dudes here. Setting some stuff up in the background, telling everybody how we're live with Smash Brothers after taking a hiatus for 2 weeks. Say, I would have Rising Tackled that. Rising Tackle might have done more damage to the Smash Ball. Now Menez just making fun of the thing that Kamen Rider normally says, where it's like, oh, the arena's full, we gotta do all these other things. No, we don't have a full arena. We actually have a very open arena. You can all check it out over at Arena ID 5DNHV. That's 5DNHV. Password 00960096. Kamen Rider, I just said not to do that. Were you not listening? I just said do not say that thing. Because we know that is not true. I had an ad. Oh, yeah, that's right. Your sub has recently expired. Again, I was just saying, subs are expiring right now. People are resubbing, doing a lot of damage to EPAM. Almost defeated. I'm pretty sure one good marathon resub or gift sub to somebody who's already been subbed will be enough to do some... Yeah, okay, I was just saying. I was just saying that Minetta giving a gift sub to Kamen Rider, but it was just enough to get the kill right there, so he's only got the HP of 100. So the next sub and or gift sub, or just bits in general, will be defeating Minetta very soon because he's got low health at the moment. Oh, and Kamen Rider's already doing some damage to get that 69. Only 69 bits of health. Very low barrier of entry bit boss. That's gonna be defeated pretty quickly, maybe. Even a Cherry Tap would be able to do some significant damage on that guy right there. So, hang tight, because we might go through another bit boss and immediately another one after that, depending on how much stuff was used to kill off this bit boss. Whether it be a sub and or a gift sub and or a prime sub or bits in general. Because yes, if you are a sub to the channel, you get access to these emotes, the ad-free experience, a lot of cool Discord perks, and potentially some exclusive videos. But if you decide to do it via the bits, you can also eventually unlock these bit badge emotes, which are permanent emotes you get to keep forever. They don't go anywhere. You unlock these by throwing down bits. And, yeah, you get to keep them, and, unlike the other ones, you don't have to do it on a monthly basis. These ones, you get to just keep forever. Starting at 1,000 bits, roughly $10. You can math that. So it's a cumulative, so you don't have to do it all at once. You could do it all at once, but you can do something like $1 for 10 months, or 5 now and 5 2 years from now. It would still be valid. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. But there's also the PayPal, which helps us out because that goes directly to me instead of having it filtered out through the Twitch and other services, and would definitely help towards our VTubing budget. But that is what we got going right here, right now. Nobody's obligated to do anything, but it is all very much appreciated. So feel free to check out the different things we had and stuff over there. Hey, you're changing the times. I remember distinctly a few times where you mentioned, hey, we could do a thing around 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock or 9 p.m. and you were still like, that's too late. I see how it is. If Jerry wanted to do a thing, it's fine. But when I say a thing, it's completely different. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You're a pretty cool dude. All right. Yeah, we're going to get started on a few things. We got Open Arena. Like I said, Arena ID 5DNHV. That's 5DNHV. Password 0096. 0096. Yeah, I was mentioning the subs and everything because EPAM had a lot of health, but then suddenly we took a chunk because some folks are renewing their subs. Like I said, subs usually expire towards the end of the month or the beginning of the month. It is really getting towards the end of the month. I think this is the segment where people are like, oh no, my thing ran out. So either they sub or generously from some awesome members of the community get those gift subs. You gotta watch out because I'm pretty sure, like I said, like almost anything can take out Mineta right now. That is only like 100 bits of total health right there. Just a regular sub or a gift sub can take him out. And we'd already get through another one. But then you gotta watch out because if he gets taken out, then somebody, he might take out the person who took him out. And then we're in some weird, crazy situation where it's like, oh, whose bit boss is it anyway? Or something. Or who's the boss, but instead, who's the bit boss? You know what I mean? Because, like, very, 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 very easily defeatable bit boss right there. I honestly can't remember the last time we had a... Oh, like I was saying, Constable Mutton giving a gift sub to Strider for 11 gift subs on total on the channel. Thank you. Much appreciated. That is a overkill because Strider has been subbed to the channel before. Like I was saying, those overkill attacks definitely do some damage, and depending on whatever the overkill amount is, if they're on a marathon streak, it does some bonus damage too. So marathon streak plus overkill means Constable Mutton's now at 9,030 bits of health right there. Even though it would normally be like a certain amount of health for the bit boss. But those overkills, you gotta watch out for those overkills. Those overkills plus the streaks, the combination of the two. Because there's still an overkill. If you get an overkill, you might still get like a, you know, like a good chunk of bit boss health. But overkill plus streaks, that's where the real secret lies in the heart of battle. I don't know why I'm referencing Ryu, but anyway, thank you, Constable Mutton, for getting that to Strider. See a few of you waiting in the general. I will add you in a moment after this fight because I don't want to interrupt. Somebody really liking this Majora stage, which is kind of on theme. Technically, a couple days ago, Zelda's 35th anniversary, but you wouldn't know by asking Nintendo because they're still celebrating Mario until March is over. So that's a whole thing. That's that Skyward Sword HD port over. And people are like, hey, where's Wind Waker? Where's Twilight Princess? Where's the 3DS games? But on an actual major console instead of a handheld. And I'm like, dude, those are probably happening. They're just waiting to phase out all the Mario stuff. Because that sounds like a Nintendo thing they would do. They'd be like, yeah, we could celebrate the anniversary now, or we could do it for a whole year after we're done with Mario. Probably release a Game & Watch with Zelda on it as well, like they did with Mario. Because there was actually a Zelda Game & Watch, by the way. That was a real thing. Same with other anniversaries too. You have things like Donkey Kong and other stuff going on. Also surprised seeing Strider playing Snake. I don't normally see that. Got mine as Mega Man and no skills as a Mii sword fighter dressed like the Dark Knight. Not Batman, but a Dark Knight. He's trying to C4. You gotta be less deliberate about it. You gotta ease into all the explosions. Ooh. I felt that one. He's trying to go for the up tilts. Which is good if you actually get an up tilt to perform, but that's not always a guarantee. Wow, able to cancel out of the Nikita. Oh, and there's the C4. Oh, but there they go. Yeah, watch out for Crash Bomber. Oh boy. Nikita. Oh no! Okay, there we go. We're still good. Hey. Very crazy fight going on right now. No skills is definitely proving that he has the skills. Go after that Smash Ball, though. But they're not letting it go over. Oh, no! Right below the stage! I felt that as a Snake player. That happens many a times, and oh boy, I don't think Mega Man's getting out of this one. Or maybe he is! But you gotta watch out. Not just a 1v1 fight. He still has that extra stock left, too. Ooh, try to hit him with a tornado, but Mega Man is familiar with tornadoes. And then we get through. Uh-oh. Up tilts and up smashes. He's trying to go for the Rockman upper, but they're not having any of that. Can't stop the top. Trying to do the Rockman dash. Oh, dang. Uh-oh. They're dancing. Trying to go for Crash Bomber, avoiding it. Slash Man attack from behind. Footsies. Mega Buster, and wow, the down smash taking it. That's crazy. Alright, so before we get started with the next one, let me actually move them into the call over here. So let me move them in here. I'll throw in Munnin because they just won that one. Yep, move them over. Here we go. There we go.
Hey, Jakato.
Hey, dude, what's up? Are the other dudes cool to talk?
What up?
Are the other dudes cool to talk on the other end, on the general?
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Okay, I'm moving them in. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Strider. What's up, dude?
Nothing much. No skills is good to talk as well.
Okie dokie, sure. Yeah, I'll add him in. Bloop. There we go.
Hey.
Now it's a party.
Oh, yeah.
What is going down, everybody?
I just got done with D&D, like, literally right before the stream hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very good timing, then.
You know what's fun?
Yeah.
Elephants.
God.
Fucking
Oh,
mind
man.
flares. We didn't encounter any, but our DM, like, we had encountered, like, this strange, like, cuttlefish, like, thing in this basement of a house that
Oh, weird.
the mayor had given us. And it's like, it works for the mind flares, and it guides in the creation of things. And this thing could have, like, secretly nefarious purposes. But it openly told us that there's an elder brain in one of the lower levels of this area that it's hidden in.
Huh.
Because we found this thing behind a book, like behind, like, you know, cliche, like, secret behind the bookshelf. And we found part to an illicit type gun. Basically a disintegration ray.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah. It's only the parts of it. And the thing was surprisingly open, and it's like, we hadn't quite worked out the kinks on it. I give it about 75% chance of disintegrating.
MGS4 theme.
Yeah.
So weird how that was able to get in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of put the other songs from Peace Walker, though. They only put that one song, though. Could've had Heaven's Divide!
Oh, what the hell?
That's the problem with Cypher. It's a lot shorter than you think.
Yep.
Yeah, but I tried air dodging and it wouldn't let me. Also, is that what the weird thing is called?
Oh, yeah, it's called.
Yeah, it's called a
air
Cypher,
drone.
yeah. It's a natural thing that pops up in the Metal Gear Solid series.
Yep.
Yep. I played the game that it came from, Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, for me, I spent most of my day snowed in. We got a foot and a half of snow over here.
Oh, no, dude, don't even get me started on, like, the cold weather and stuff. That's why I wasn't able to do Smash last week. Like, the snow knocked out my internet. I wanted to do it, but, I wanted to do it. Because, like, they had that, like, all the other stuff going on with directs and muses and all that other stuff with gaming, and it's like, oh, I can't do it. Crazy. But luckily, next Thursday I'll be able to do some Smash Brothers.
Wait, what?
Which is when they're going to be doing the highlight preview for Mithra and Pyra, the new characters being added to Smash from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which may also be the chance that there will be a shadow drop on that day.
I hope they drop on that day. You know my feeling on the Xenoblade series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, personally, if people are wondering my opinion on it, I don't mind them and stuff, but I'm still kind of reeling in on the, possibility that we could have gotten something else from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You know who we could have got him? Gonna cut Cosmos.
Cosmo.
Who's also from Xenosaga, and would also put a lot of the folks saying anime sword fighter to rest because she is a robot girl who uses Gatling guns.
Gigantic, futuristic Gatling guns.
We could have had that. But no, they gotta go with the new hotness, apparently.
I'm willing to bet that Cosmos is going to end up being a meat costume.
I want to put it past them if they did that. But
Yeah.
still, come on, Bandai Namco, where's your Bamco character?
Yeah, I really do. That is the last thing on my
You
wish
weren't
list right now.
really teasing us with just that Pac-Man.
I mean, I would literally accept any Namco character at this point.
Right? I mean,
Except
it's
maybe
like,
Hot.
why are you, like, delaying it? Like, just give us a Namco character already. I don't care if they're Tekkens from Soul Calibur, if it's Katamari or Digimon at this point. I just want one already, man. It's crazy.
I mean,
Well, we still
yeah.
got 2 spots left.
Oh yeah, I'm still, again, that's the last thing on my list. Nothing specific, I just want a Namco character.
Yeah. No, just give me something. I'll take it. Tails, Ace Combat, Dot Hack, God Eater. I don't know, man. Like something. I'll take it.
Could you imagine if God Eater does get in, but not Monster Hunter?
Oh, that'd be
Assault
so
would be
ironic.
amazing.
It's like, dude, what's this Monster Hunter clone doing in this game? Where's Monster Hunter?
Assault would be incredible.
Oh man. Like, all right, we don't got Monster Hunter and God Eater, but we got Code Vein. It's fine.
Yeah, ridiculous. Just no Dark Souls, but you get Code Vein.
Yeah, right. No Monster Hunter, God Eater.
It just occurred to me that
Wow.
the Dark Souls and Code Vein are owned by the same company. I didn't think about that before.
Yeah, no, they're both actually
You just happen to
true.
think-
They are both company. I'll laugh if it's Fortnite. Oh no, don't even bring that up, Common, right?
Please, no.
Especially with everything going on, it's like, on paper, like, hey, you could get Ridley and the Xenomorph and Terminator and Ryu and Snake Eyes and Halo Master Chief and God of War and Wolverine and Batman in the same video game. But it's Fortnite.
I'll be back. I gotta go do something real quick.
Like, on paper, that sounds awesome. But it's Fortnite.
Yeah, the problem with Fortnite is that it's just so generic in its gunplay.
That's why they had to throw the Minecrafting in there.
Yep, and even that couldn't keep it from getting too boring.
See, only the real Fortnite pros play the PvE mode to survive against the zombies.
Custom Robo. That's another franchise that.
Boy. Nintendo, please, Custom Robo, Nintendo Switch, online, people play it.
Oh yeah.
Did they even bother to bring it back as an assist trophy?
I know. I mean, there's just so much money they're leaving on the table with classic GameCube franchises.
Right? Especially if they can get online working for some of them, that's another thing too.
Oh yeah. Imagine Kirby's Air Ride, but with actual decent internet.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
people
man.
will, that'd be really good.
If they get online for that, I won't play anything else.
Another major big sell, like, if they could get it working, actual online Mario Party. It's weird how they still have those Mario Party games, but they can never really get the online completely right, you know?
You'd think it'd be freaking easy.
Just make an online mode for the mode we already play locally. How's that so hard?
The only thing they would have to do is just make sure that every player has a timer on their turn for selecting stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's all you can do.
Like 20 seconds, I think is fair.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Kamen Rider saying anime Monster Hunter is higher than Monster Hunter in terms of power levels, but that's about it. There is no balance of God Eater. Well, it doesn't...
No, there is
we're-
not.
We don't have to talk about power levels, because Smash is already ridiculous with the power levels. I mean, you have literal gods in this, for crying out loud. Which, on theme, God Eater, gods. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Oh, man.
Totally on point. But legit, I don't care anymore. I just want Bandai Namco character. Please, Bandai Namco, why you tease? You're always like, oh, we don't have to go through legal tape as other companies would should we want to add another character. So why don't you add another character?
Seriously, I would be happy with anyone except Heihachi. Heihachi's a bit overblown. I would prefer like Kaiser or something.
Oh yeah, no, Heihachi would be like crazy. I mean, I take like an actual just honest to good like Soul Calibur character just to have a reference for it in the trailer where like Link is fighting him. You know what I mean? Like I know it's another swordsman, but I'd take like a Nightmare Siegfried, like even.
That would be cool. To answer your question, Strider, Cosmic Carrier was Sega, not Namco.
I forget which franchises does Bandai control?
A lot of them. Like,
Bandai Namco controls Tekken, Soul Calibur, the Tales of series, series Digimon, on a whole slew of arcade games they could choose from, like Valkyrie. I agree if they wanted to, Dig Dug, perchance.
you do that crazy Namco Cross Capcom Dig Dug guy who's kind of like a Captain Falcon, which is crazy.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's a pity he
Wait,
didn't
does
show up in Project
Namco
Crosstown.
own the Resident Evil series, or is that
That's
Capcom?
Capcom.
That's Capcom.
Oh, that's Capcom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have other things like Ace Combat, Dark Souls, God Eater, Code Vein. Might have already mentioned Dot Hack, but I'll mention it again. Dot Hack. It's a good series.
Series that deserves more love.
Oh yeah, right. I mean, I already said I would love it to have Digimon, but at this point, I just want any Bandai Namco character so I can give it a rest already.
Kamen Rider says it's going to be a Tekken or God Eater. It's probably going to be one of the Alesas. Which I could see.
I can see it. Or, you know, I mentioned this before, but I don't know if they want even more swordsmen, but at this point, they just keep on adding all the swords. Yoshimitsu would count for Tekken and Soul Calibur. And Jerry with the rating party of 9, thank you, much appreciated. Hey, EPAM, you missed it. You were defeated as the Bit Boss by Best Boy Mineta, but he just matched your health, so he was only in there for like a hot minute before getting defeated by Mudden, and now he's the Bit Boss. Crazy stuff, but hey, Jerry, how's it going? I hope you had a good stream. Shoutouts to Jerry, he was doing Phasmo and Mario Kart. Like, I'm not sure if you saw it, but did you see what happened with him in the Resident Evil thing, Mudden?
What now?
Like, he tried running the game, but apparently there was an update to the PC version, so he kept on getting, like, a fatal error, so he had to, like, reschedule for next Thursday.
For Resident Evil 2?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, like, he was like, oh, man, like, if we knew this was gonna happen, we should've got the PlayStation version. But then I had to look it up, and it turns out it's actually a very easily fixable problem that for some reason they aren't just natively fixing on their own. It's literally, hey, here's a text document. Change this 1 to a 2. There you go. It works now.
Jesus.
It's a actually very easy thing to do. I might have to go into a call with Jerry sometime this week. It's like, okay, just open up this text file. You see that thing that says 1? Yeah, change that to a 2. Now it says DirectX 12. Okay, you're good.
That is just...
Because, like, every time they tried going to, like, the typewriter save menu and stuff, he kept getting, like a fatal error. It's like, hey, it's trying to run DirectX 11 when you got DirectX 12. I guess we gotta crash the whole game. He goes like, why can't you just update the file to say DirectX 12? Nope, gotta crash the whole game.
Said that game was extremely well optimized, which it is, but yeah, that's...
It is, because no, this is a recent update thing. This just happened recently where they weren't able to do it. It is a very good game, Jerry. I just don't know why all the forces are trying to conspire against you ever since the Raccoon City scuff. To cause a lot of problems.
I'm pretty sure that Mineta also bought a Jerry operation, actually an Umbrella Corps.
No, he did. He did.
Oh, fuck. He sent me a note after... Yeah, he sent me a message after that disaster you guys did, and asking, hey, is Umbrella Corps a bad game? And I was afraid to just respond because I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, no, he sent it in. I think he gave it to, like, PA and stuff. It's crazy. Where in the world is that one that needs to be converted? Here, actually, let me see, because I'm not smashing right now. I will be smashing soon, and you're not smashing yet. I hope you'll be joining us for smashing in a moment, Jerry. But here, I'll tell you where to go do it, so maybe you can try it out right now off stream before you get on here. Here, let me get that thing, and I'll tell you where to go. I'll recant you where to go. Okay, so what you want to do is get the Steam menu open. Get the Steam menu open, and you know when you right-click on your games, right-click on Resident Evil 2, you want to go to manage the game and browse local files. when you're on browse local files, like there's a thing, there's a folder which is like 920571 right above wallpaper. It's 920571. You click on that. Wait, no, you don't click on that. You actually scroll down a little bit more. Never mind that. No, there's an actual thing called re2 config default.ini and re2 config ini. You want the one that just says regular config and open that. So go back when you're browsing the local files, before you click on anything within all the local files, go to re2 config.ini and open that in a text document. Like Notepad, and then you'll see a thing that says render and then PC target, capability target, use vector extension, and yada yada yada, that kind of stuff. You'll see a lot of text and everything. And when you're on there, there'll be a thing that says target platform DirectX 11, which is underneath capability DirectX 12. Where it says DirectX 11, change that 1 to a 2 and save.
What about the thing under render config PCD exit version DirectX 11? Did we also change that too?
Hmm? Oh, you mean the thing with the default?
No. I'm also updating it myself.
Oh, you're also updating it. Yeah, it's re2 config.ini. Nope. You open that in Notepad and you just change it from DirectX 12. Like the one underneath DirectX 12 that says DirectX 11 to DirectX 12, and then there you go. It should work then.
So, do I just need to change it and use a target platform, or do I have to change the other thing that also has DirectX 11 enlisted?
No, just this one, I think.
Okay.
Just the one file. If that doesn't work, then you make them both DirectX 12, and it should be fine.
I'll try later.
Actually, now that I think about it, no, you would want to change the other one too. Both files for re2 config. So re2 config and re2 config default, both of those that say DirectX 11, make all those DirectX 11s in DirectX 12, and then press play. So Jerry, don't press play yet. Make sure both text document files for those re2 defaults in your local files are DirectX 12, not DirectX 11. And it should work. Yeah, sorry if it sounds very confusing for anybody not in the know of what's going on there. It's a lot of file jargon. Just know, you go to your local files, click those two things as a text document, change 11s to 12s, and you're good. It should work. If that doesn't work, then there's other things you can do, but that had to be in more detail that I probably can't do just by describing it.
Yep.
But yeah, he tried playing it earlier, but like after like the gas station sequence, he got into the police station, tried saving it, and he just kept on getting crashes.
Seriously, it saved the freaking typewriter? Well, it crashes in the typewriter? That's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, no, I was like, okay, maybe you can jank it because you got an autosave, and then we'll figure out what's wrong. And it's like, nope, you can't do it because every time you do one of those dramatic close-ups for like menuing and stuff, that's when the crash happens.
That's just, ugh.
It's like, oh man, that's so weird. Like, because the thing is, like I played on the PlayStation, it was fine, but like the PC, this is just a recent thing that happened with like updates and stuff. Weird.
Well, ray tracing is the hot new thing, and DirectX 12 is all over the place.
I mean, if we're talking about the actual file size for the PlayStation, Resident Evil 2 Remake doesn't take up too much file space. I'm not sure about the PC version, but the PlayStation one only takes up like 21 gigabytes. I know in some cases the PC version takes up more space because they can render out a lot ultra, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, a lot of really good, detailed textures.
Hey, Martin, are you gonna join in on the arena?
Oh my god.
And
No,
yes, we do have an arena if anybody wants to join in. Arena ID 5DNHV. That's 5DNHV. Password 0096. I'm pretty sure Jerry will be joining in on the call and arenas soon enough. But yeah, if you want to test out that Resident Evil stuff before, like, see if you can get past the typewriter after doing that stuff I told you where you change those two 11s to 12s. And if it works, get back to me. You had to go look it up real quick. Stream back on my phone. There we go. Also notice you're liking that small battlefield.
You know, hearing theme of love, that makes me think Mount Snakemore or whatever that submarine at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4.
That was great.
Oh, that was fun.
Yes. That would have been an amazing stage for this game.
That would have been pretty
First
cool.
time I saw that thing, I was like, what the hell?
How are you talking about?
Like, who did this? Who had the time to carve that out?
Clearly Liquid Snake. Well, yeah, Liquid Ocelot.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell he is at that point.
Yeah, it's a much debated situation there. Like, is he possessed? Is he, like, faking it? Who knows?
I don't even think he knew at the time of his own death.
I believe the story is that yes, when he did have the arm on him, he was possessed, but after he lost it, he hypnotized himself.
Yeah, no, that's the canon thing.
That's the explanation.
That's the canon thing, but you try explaining that to anybody else, and they're always confused about it.
Seriously. And then you bring up the fact that his father was an extremely powerful psychic.
Oh, yeah, right? That's why he was susceptible of being possessed in the first place.
Yep. Damn. I do love the song. Oh.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Well, as
Well,
I said, sorrow.
Hypothetically, if he had the counter on, that would have been...
That would have sucked.
that would have really sucked. No, that would work. I've seen it happen.
Huh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love that of Sorrow's cameo in Metal Gear Solid 4 as well.
Yeah, that was fun. I really hope they find a way to, get the games on modern day systems and whatnot.
Seriously.
Like, if you're not gonna make new games, Konami, at least make it so we can play them.
Seriously. I don't think anyone would balk at it. At a collection of the 4 numbered Metal Gear games. Oh, I'm dead.
Ooh.
Oh, bye-bye.
Or, instead of trying to make something like Metal Gear Survive, you could just actually remake Metal Gear 1 and 2 so people could actually play those games and storylines.
Seriously, that's the last thing the last new thing I want to see from the Metal Gear series.
Because it's the safe route. Because one, they don't have to be like, oh, it's not a Kojima story. Like, this is a Kojima story technically because it's a remake of the first 2 games.
Yep. Just change some of the writing in a couple of places, add a few more plot elements, and you're good to go.
Yeah, it's safe. You can literally take the boss fights, the storyline, most of the stuff there, just expand upon it a little bit, and you're good.
Used for coward.
You killed yourself there, buddy.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Jerry says I need to search for the storage of the downloadable copy. Yeah, like, Jerry, if you're looking for your files and stuff, like I said, go onto the Steam menu and right-click on your list of games for stuff. Like, just look at Resident Evil 2, right-click, and you should do, like, browse file location or something like that. And then,
Browse local files is the option you're looking
yeah,
for.
browse local files is what you want to find, and it'll give you a folder directly to wherever it is you have things downloaded. And then once you're in that folder, you'll just go scroll to the bottom. You'll see, like, Resident Evil 2 defaults and stuff like that. And then just change those text files from DirectX 11 to DirectX 12. Yeah, no, I looked it up earlier. Resident Evil 2 Remake is actually only, like, about 21 gigabytes. Roughly.
25 gigabytes on PC, surprisingly enough.
Probably because, like I said, those ultra graphic modes, if you're able to handle that.
Probably not.
But if we're talking like PS4 version, that's how it goes.
Yeah, it makes sense. Probably, the file size will probably be the same for the PS5 version whenever that's out.
Yeah.
Because you know it's going to happen.
Oh, probably. I mean, we went to an upres thing where it's like, hey, we got those remake games, but now running on PS5 hardware.
Speaking of PS5 stuff coming out,
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII Remake with the Yuffie expansion.
Well, that's
That's
interesting.
pretty neat.
I can't believe they're giving Yuffie her own little side story during that.
Yeah,
arc.
right?
Oh, how long do you want it to... Well, how much do you want to bet that guy Sunon, or whatever his name is?
Oh, Jerry was talking about making room for strikers. Okay, yeah, no, that makes more sense then.
Yep.
Just make sure you have your save files for all your Persona games because you'll get bonuses for it.
Yep, nice little music bonuses. I've been enjoying that game a lot. It's a lot harder than normal Warriors games, but oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I've been seeing good things about it. I know some folks got it early because of the digital deluxe edition, but I'm like, I prefer physical copies. Sorry. Because the digital deluxe edition was like, hey, get it 4 days early, but I'm like, I got all the other Persona games physically. You could have made it like a collector's edition.
Say this though, one thing I do love is the fact that you can leave the little jail areas where the main combat stuff happens without time moving forward, which is really nice.
Oh, nice.
So you don't have to worry about running out of SP or anything else like that. You can just go back, restock, get back into the fight.
Nice, nice.
And trust me, for the boss fights, you're going to want to do that because the first boss kicked my ass.
Oh, the other cool thing about the game is, like, actually being able to play is the other Phantom Thieves.
Seriously. Right now, my current favorite has to be Ryuji.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, no. For real?
Yeah. I know people say he's slow, but I really just like his charge moves, especially the charge shotgun that he does.
Yeah.
Oh, am I still alive?
Oh no.
You're a tanky boy. As evident by those 2 KOs.
Yeah. I'm still hoping we get a Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn remake announcement soon.
Dude, seriously, like, it doesn't even have to be a remake. I said this many times. They could just be HD port-overs as one game collection. The problem is, but like I mentioned this before previously, by the time they already work on the next Fire Emblem remake of a game, the previous entry, the previous remake's already outdated because it was on the last system they were on.
Yep. What happened to Shadows of Valentia?
But dude, like, make them readily digitally available or something, and then do those remakes, or you can remake some of them, or like just make like some kind of collection or some kind of thing where you can play the previous entries more accessibly in English or something, you know? Like just translate the other games and make it available. We'll play them. They legit translated like Mark's Fire Emblem game for some reason. His original.
It still amazes me they did that.
Right? They didn't have to do that.
They could have just released Shadow Dragon.
Right? They still did it. They could still do it with the other, like, Fire Emblem games as well.
Yeah. I mean, people are saying it in 3C, 7, and 7.6. albeit with the incest toned down, of course.
You just do like some updates to those games and make them as a collection or one super game or something. Like, I'd take like a combo pack of like Fire Emblem 6 and 7. Or like a remake where it's like one game and then the attributes actually carry over into the next game.
Thought we doing that again for the Radiant games.
Yeah. Even more so with the Radiant games. I mean, that one you can just straight up just make it like one gigantic game.
Yeah, just after the end of was it Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance? Like, that was first.
No, Path and Radiance, because that's the one where he's leading down the path, and then the Radiant Dawn is when they already got there.
Okay. So yeah, so Path of Radiance, and it's after the final boss of that. You have your usual credit sequence, and then say 2 years later.
Yeah.
That would be the perfect way to do it.
Very easy way to do it. Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh!
What? What was that?
How did that not hit me?
I don't know what that was.
That was bull. That was.
All right, there you go. Should have happened a little bit sooner. Oh, hey, Jerry says it worked.
Nice. Glad to hear, Jerry.
Yay, there you go. You're ready for next Thursday. I want to see that Resident Evil. I was ready to watch you play it today, but it's like, no. Why are you doing error? It's good to hear that it's working. Also, yeah, no, reminder. I just got a reminder that, yeah, no, this week, 25th anniversary for Pokemon, and they're doing a direct thing for Pokemon tomorrow. So,
Which is why it baffled me where people were saying, oh, we didn't get Pokemon news in the last Nintendo Direct. Obviously, they're going to do it when news.
Yeah, they're doing their own
is
Pokemon thing. Yeah, I mean, we're getting that Pokemon Snap soon, and then it seems like people are saying that the rumors of a Diamond and Pearl remake are very strong right now.
Yeah, we'll see.
We just have to find out, but Pokemon news tomorrow, Friday.
I really hope that they bring back Mega Evolutions for the next game.
Also, Pokemon Day is February 27th. That is Saturday coming up. So there's going to be some presentations and other stuff going on.
Yep.
That's cool. Gotta make sure to get all those Pokemon stuff. Like, go to your McDonald's, get Pokemon cards. Go to your Walmart, pick up cereal, get Pokemon cards. They're in the cereal now. Everybody's trying to get those 25th anniversary cards. Pokemon cards are legit, like, crazy on prices right now because everybody's buying them for the anniversary. Like, I just want a booster pack. I don't want to, like... I just want to get one booster pack. I don't want to get a whole booster box. But you can't get them. Everybody's buying them all out. Crazy. Yeah, because I've been playing that free-to-play PC app of the Pokemon trading card game, which is official on the actual Pokemon website, where your digital cards are the same as your physical cards. You get the physical cards, you get the digital version for free. It's a pretty good deal. Yeah, and it's sort of like that code thing they used to do in Yu-Gi-Oh games where you put in the code and then you get the exact same card in the digital version of the game, right? Except this time it's not busted where, hey, I just looked up the code and I can use it for anybody's thing. No, these are unique codes for each of the cards. So once they're redeemed, it's on your account. You can't just look them up on the internet, you know? Not bad. The other cool thing to do is, like, if it's like, I don't know the metagame of this game, I'm afraid the strategies will be completely off. You could just easily play the starter deck mode, where it's like everybody's just limited to starter decks, so everybody's on an equal footing, practically. that's actually my preferred way of playing, because I don't have the time to look up a metagame of, like, rainbow cards and getting screwed over by somebody having, like, a whole bunch of holofoils in their deck. So I'd rather have it so that we're on more equal footing by each of us only having starter decks and it being more like rock, paper, scissors and a game case of I know that you know that I know what cards are in your deck. Because the deck list is already predetermined because they're starter decks. It's also very easily playable and to learn and play. I actually, if nobody saw yesterday's stream, we actually taught Jerry how to play the Pokemon card game, because he didn't actually know how to play it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we did that in Tabletop Simulator. Because they had they actually had the real product. There's a real product, by the way, where it's a board game version of the Pokemon cards to teach people how to play. And they have, like, 3 starter decks with, Charizard and Pikachu, with Mewtwo being the advanced deck. And it's in, like, board game form. It's pretty good.
You do it, Shredder. Oh my god!
Whoa.
You just teched a 9.
I think he was still invincible through the cipher or whatever.
The Cypher might have taken the, brute force
That's
of
the
that.
case. That's kind of overkill. That thing the stage also reminds me there were a bunch of people complaining, we didn't get any Metroid Prime 4 news either.
I mean, they're still remaking that game from scratch, so we'll probably not hear that for a
Ooh. The Cypher underneath the stage. I feel ya on that, man.
Absolutely right, Skills. I'm not expecting to see any news for that game until maybe a year, if not 2 years from now.
Oh,
Yeah,
also,
like
I would like to point out, they didn't specify this in the State of Play thing that they had earlier, but this is just general PlayStation news. If you own a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, they're just outright giving Ratchet & Clank 2016 for free in a couple days.
Neat.
So, you can just add that to your account. You don't even need PlayStation Plus or anything. They're just giving it away for free to everybody.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is free for all.
Free for everybody. You don't need PlayStation Plus.
Oh, I was talking about free for all as in the game type.
Oh, free for all. Well, that is true too. I said it to free for all. We'll switch over to teams later after Jerry gets a couple of these. That's what I've been doing lately. I've been doing free for alls and then setting it to team afterwards. So we got a Terry suddenly appearing in the arena.
I still can't believe that they have Kyo and Iori on the same team for KOS 15.
Oh yeah, they haven't done that in a really long time.
I know, and the fact that they've done it again is hilarious.
They said shatter expectations in the trailers, so...
So here we have 2 rivals who absolutely hate each other having to work together.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's great.
Next you're going to tell me Terry is going to be on the same team as a revived Geese.
Oh yeah, right? That'd be crazy. You know what shocked me even more? Because, like, all these characters are coming back because, like, the plotline of KOF 14, it's like, all these dead characters are now alive again. It'd be crazy. It's like, hey, guess who Terry Bogart's teamed up with Andy Bogard? Jeff Bogard.
Oh, that would be sweet.
We've never seen him fight. I would want to see him fighting.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Even if he's not on the same team, put him on, like, the Master team with, like, you know, the Art of Fighting dad and, like, a couple of the other, like, Kyo's dad and other stuff. Just have, like, a Masters team.
That would be sweet to
That'd
see
be
Jeff
cool.
Bogard fight.
You know, they also
Yeah,
said that, like, they also said that Leona's biological dad is back to life now, too. So that's another thing
I
to
do
get in there.
propose the mixing of thumbs.
There's a lot of characters they said they're just like revived or on the table now, or it's like, oh man, that's crazy.
And that, oh, if they do that, I would be so happy. Because, again, like you said, we've never seen him fight.
Nope, we never seen him fight at all. He just has a very good reputation, and supposedly a lot of the moves that Terry knows we learned from him. They actually do have him. There is a moment where I really hope that they have a moment where it's like, he's like pre-fight dialogue against Terry. He's like, why the heck are you calling that a rising tackle? That's like a spinning spiral. Like, that is not at all the rising tackle I taught you how to do, or one of his moves is legit a rising tackle or something.
That would be
like
amazing.
A real rising tackle that looks like a tackle that's rising.
And if they bring Rock back for this game into, that would also be some pretty interesting dialogue.
Oh yeah, true.
So you're the kind of the guy who killed me, but my son raised you.
Right. There's a lot of stuff they can play with on the game.
Oh yeah. It still does surprise me that they haven't actually shown Terry off from the KOF 15.
I think they're saving Terry for when the Raid reveal what his team's gonna be.
Given that he's gotten a lot of publicity as of recently, you'd think.
Oh yeah, no, legit. When they show Terry for like KOF 15, there's gonna be like a good percentage of like, hey, I thought this was a Smash video.
Probably.
But that's fine. Cross-pollination of the fandoms. Make it so that like people know about it more.
That's it. That's why I like Smash It so much. It just brings new fans into things that I love.
Oh, totally.
Like Xenoblade 2 was sold out in Japan and Europe up right now.
Oh yeah, everybody's playing Xeno now to figure out who the new character is. It's like, you know, you had a while to figure it out though. Game was out for a while.
With the Switch for 3 years.
Sakurai was already like, we wanted to add it to the game, but we didn't have enough time to do it.
But now I'm getting it and I'm happy.
Yeah.
I do hope they add some Xenoblade Chronicles X music with the pack 2.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I would want to have uncontrollable in Smash.
That's another thing we still need for, like, because, like, almost everything that you would want the Wii U for is coming to the Switch. That's still Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's still one of the ones they haven't actually brought over yet.
Like you said earlier, it's almost guaranteed that the Zelda HD remakes are coming.
Oh, yeah, no, that is, like... I'm giving it, like, my stamp of approval that, yes, no, they're happening. They're just waiting for that Mario anniversary to end.
They're waiting for Mario's execution on the 31st of March.
Yeah, like, all of his stuff. Like, alright, we already did the year of Mario. We're Zelda now. Wasn't the anniversary, like, a couple of weeks ago? No, it's now. For the whole year. Because seriously, like, they could just make, like, some kind of collection or packs or individually for, like, porting over the Ocarina and Majora remakes, the ports from the Wii U, just bring it to the Switch for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and we already know about Skyward Sword, so there you go. And then maybe some 2D collection. And then you got everything.
Oh my god. Damn. But yeah, you are absolutely right. That they would probably need to change a couple of things for the HD remakes of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, or with Miiverse not being a thing anymore.
Well, yeah, Miiverse not being a thing, and then having, like, you know, the tablet pad.
Yeah, the Tingle Bottle will be useless, and those freaking stamps that the Twilight Princess had.
Unless they do the thing where they were like, oh, you can use the Nintendo app that people sometimes use, mostly for Animal Crossing.
I think you mean only for Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but there's that weird percentage of people like, hey, nobody's on the voice chat for this Smash lobby. What's going on here?
This is a bad voice chat.
We know it's a bad voice. That's why we're not on that. We're on Discord.
Yep. Speaking of Animal Crossing, was like, I'm kind of disappointed that Sanrio crossover doesn't include any Agretsuko characters.
Right?
Oh,
You think they
fun.
could have, like, updated it a bit, like, add more stuff to it. I think they're just bringing over the ones that were already, you know, part of the previous set that they had before, rather than add anything new. But if they added something new, they could, you know, add in Agretsuko. That'd be cool.
I'd love to have Yana as a neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder what's gonna happen to all the poor guys who've been putting so much time to Mario 35.
Oh,
And
true.
that never gets old.
Now I'm telling you, the next thing they're gonna do, they're gonna already work on, like, Zelda 35. And then
Just see who can get through the dungeon the fastest.
who can get to the dungeon the fastest, and then, like, when you defeat an enemy, it goes to somebody else's screen.
I can actually see that kind of working.
Yeah, like, I thought about it, and I think it could kind of work if they, you know, workshop it a bit.
Yep. Obviously, you couldn't do the full overworld. It would just have to be just the dungeons in the original Zelda game.
Mm-hmm. Like, take a segment of the original overworld or something, and then you can do it.
Yep. You know what I thought of that would also be pretty cool for
Yeah.
Zelda's 35th anniversary? You know that at one GameCube disc they had to try to move GameCube? It was during this Hell's lull.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. What if they did something like that after the anniversary, but instead of having Zelda 1, 2, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, it was the 3D remakes and the HD remakes.
Yeah, see,
And
what
it
I
included-
can see them doing is if they wanted to, they could do a 2D collection and, like, a 3D collection if they really wanted. You know what I mean? Like, here's the classic Zelda games, and here's the 3D ones.
And they could move it with the 3D ones by having a demo of Breath of the Wild 2. Do the same way they had a demo for
Oh,
Wind Waker.
true. Yeah, they could. Now, the other thing I
Probably
thought about,
would be
too,
the-
is, like, they could also get some stuff sorted out for, like, Four Swords Adventures, having that on the Switch. And we can
We'd love that so much.
get that online. You know what I mean?
Yes, it would work.
They were able to
Works
figure
so
out how to
well.
get, like, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles working on the Switch, so...
Yeah,
Well-
no excuse.
Bye-bye Smash Ball.
Oh, he's got supers.
Man,
There
I'm
is no
really
excuse
hoping
for not having Four Swords
that
Adventures.
people Kill somebody and I'm dead.
Nope. Ooh.
He's really close.
All it takes is one good input. Oh.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Character's hitting like a truck.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. That was really close.
The power guy there.
That was very close. Congrats.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Oh, Best Boy's going in. I think Jerry's gonna come back soon, too. I don't know if he's gonna break out as Mario or play some of Cloud, because he's been workshopping a lot of Cloud these days.
He's covering his weakness.
Yeah, he's learning his weakness. Cloud's the antithesis of his Mario. By the way, in case if folks aren't aware of what we're not shutting down the arena, Best Boy. Stop doing that. By the way, if somebody's curious what this is Smash Mataz. We do this almost every Thursday as day one of Smash Mataz for Super Smash Bros. Showdown Thursday. We do it every Thursday, Friday, Saturday across 3 different Twitch channels. Day 1 starts with me, JakatoX. Day 2 is Friday Night Fights with PA World 15. And day 3 is Super Smash Bros. Saturday, Smash Saturday with Jerry64. Yeah, there you go, Smash Mataz. So be sure to check out all those different channels. Good stuff. Speaking of Pokemon anniversaries,
Yep.
we're just going to show that anything can happen in the Pokemon battle.
Even and three grown men beating the hell out of each other with a weird 2D thing.
Oh yeah, right.
You know,
Can you imagine you just
well, I say
watching,
three
you're watching like the Pokemon anime, then all of a sudden like Terry Bogard and Snake just fight in front of the Pokemon, and then the announcer's like, "Wow, anything can happen in a Pokemon."
A weirdo. When I think is like a Western outfit with a ghost behind him. What?
And some karate martial artist actually punching the Pokemon with a fireball. What is this? Yeah, watching a regular Pokemon anime fight, and then all of a sudden Ryu just pops up to fight Mewtwo. Or Lucario. Yeah, like Ash's Lucario, because he has Lucario and stuff now. Just all of a sudden Ryu shows up and he starts fighting.
You know, Pokemon Cross Street Fighter would actually probably work.
I mean, they did Pokemon Cross Tekken, so I can see it.
No,
They did?
I mean, like where
yeah,
the fighters fight alongside their Pokemon, like a tag battle thing.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I mean, obviously Ryu would have a Lucario and Kill would have a Blaziken, but yeah,
Yeah, that would make sense.
just imagine the kind of combinations you could have.
And Bison Mewtwo.
That would be cool.
I just already mentioned that.
Obviously-
Psycho Power, Psychic Power. I mean, come on, they both do a Shadow Ball.
Yep. Not to mention Sakura with a Riolu would be adorable.
Ah, that'd be nice.
And you could also have Dudley with a Hitmonchan.
Right.
Yeah, what's the... I forget. What those two Judo or Pokemon are from Unova are the
Sog
red
and
blue.
Thorough?
Yeah. Yeah, one of them would work with Makoto, which would be pretty cool.
What the? How the?
And our Mika could have an Incineroar.
Snake be living.
He... Yeah. Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
you commentator cursed it.
Well, I mean, I killed him, so.
Still, 200%, not bad. You get a kill, but it's gonna cause some nice and meaty damage.
Oh, there it goes.
Never mind.
Right off the edge.
Where is it?
Edge.
Perfect. Perfect angling there.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I have no control over the rockets.
That just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, no, I mean, with the positioning and everything, that just worked out pretty well.
It helps that he was just super high up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Oh, speaking of Ryu,
Yep.
Woo!
I would love another SNK versus Capcom.
well, I mean, I already shilled the last time I talked about it, about how SNK versus Capcom, the match of the millennium, is now on the Nintendo eShop for only $7.99.
Yeah, I already got it. But
Oh, nice.
I mean, like a new SNK versus Capcom.
Oh, yeah, no. The fact that this game is already releasing, I think they're testing out the waters with this thing a little bit to see how people are getting it and stuff, because I'm just amazed that they were able to get all the licensing stuff to get this game out. So if they were able to sell that okay, and then people are getting it, then I think they might be able to do something.
I just want to see it. See, it just again. I just want to see it again because SNK vs. Capcom 2 was so good.
It is good. I'd argue it's probably up there as one of the best versus games. Honestly, I just want to see the possibilities for a Capcom versus SNK 3 because I actually finally want a game. If we can finally get one with actual game with Shingo and Sakura in it, the two characters that should meet in person.
Yep.
For being the two fan characters based off of the main characters of the main game.
They would totally be a tag team and it would be hilarious.
They would be a tag team. They interacted in the card game version, but that's only like character art. I want to see it like a storyline wise or an intro sequence, you know what I mean?
Yep. Oh crap.
I thought I air dodged out of that, but okay.
Oh, that killed me.
Wait, how did PC Mutton die there?
I got killed with a splash.
Oh, okay.
Died off screen and then into a cinematic.
So if you think about it, this kind of actually is kind of like a street fight right here because it's a gigantic city and they're fighting.
Oh,
Did I just stun all of you at once?
I have no idea.
That was weird.
Also, not sure how my thing didn't blow you back, but okay. Like, my smash attack should have gone off there, right?
Yeah, that should have done something.
I don't think on Street Fighter. Have you also heard Dan Hibiki of all characters? Freaking infinite.
Yeah, right?
Really?
That's crazy.
What?
No, Dan's
Dan
like
Hibiki
like
is
he's a
more-
legit fighter now in Street Fighter V. It's weird.
He just got released in Street Fighter V, and someone's already found out that he has an infinite combo. Dan motherfucking Hibiki.
Because he can taunt cancel now. It's weird.
You can taunt cancel?
Yeah.
Kevin,
He can literally
It's
taunt
not
whenever he
good.
wants to now. It can be like midair or in the middle of a combo.
Wait, how are we tied for first?
Because we both got eliminated at the same time.
What the hell?
Ready?
Huh?
But yeah, just the fact that Dan Hibiki, the Joe character, is now a legitimate threat is hilarious to me.
I know, right? It's so weird.
Like the year of Luigi, it's now year of Hibiki.
Ah, there you go.
It's the year of the streetest fighter.
Who's based off of the King of Fighter.
Was Dan ever in the SNK vs. Capcom games? I can't remember.
Yeah, no, he's in the one I just mentioned, like the Match Millennium that's on the Switch now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And he was in the SNK vs. Capcom games, the Capcom vs. SNK games. But, you know, Joe character.
Yeah. Per usual.
He usually has, like, interactions with the actual characters that he's based off of on the SNK side for, like, hilarious interactions. Where, like, he gets confused for Robert, or, like, Yuri thinks it's the brother for a second, but it's like, wait, no, you're not him. Or it's, like, another one where it's, like, Ryo's like, who the heck are you?
That's boys in the wrong chat.
Oh wait, where is he?
He's in general chat in the Smash Attack.
Oh, is he the Smash Pataz? We're not on the Smash Pataz one, but we're over on my server because it's my day. We're not. This ain't a multi-stream today. Oh yeah, no, Jerry's probably gonna be here. He said he'll be back later.
Oh, if it weren't for Game & Watch, this really wouldn't look like a Nintendo game.
Yeah, no, this could have been anything.
I think it's incredible how many third-party characters they've managed to cram into this game.
Right?
Like I said, the whole licensing thing. And it goes for the
I mean,
music,
that's why I
too.
figured just. I mean, that's why I figured just get more characters and stages. I mean,
Yeah, no, just like
really,
legit.
just keep
Don't
going.
don't make a new entry of Smash. Just make Smash Ultimate DX for the Switch 2.
Yeah, just to release a new version, update
You
it,
can.
give it a couple
I think
new
it's
characters.
easier to like renew the contract than it is to like just
Yeah,
start
that's what I
over
was
again.
Write up a
Yeah.
whole new contract.
Yeah, it's like, no, we got this contract still for Smash Ultimate. This is still technically Smash Ultimate, but we're adding stuff to it, so that's why it's a DX. So you don't have to do any new licensings or anythings.
No skills. Oh, come on.
Oh, speaking of Jerry, he's back from a snack.
I mean, like, if anyone can do like an official like Mugen thing at this point, it's Nintendo with Smash Brothers.
It seemed like
Right?
it.
Yeah.
I mean, you actually have developers fighting each other on Twitter for saying, no, I should be in Smash. No, I should be in Smash.
I also play it loose a bit, where it's like, hey, you're all developers to Smash. If you want to make a character, make it, and then we'll see if we can actually get them licensed in. Because, you know, have some people, they just do, like, fan modifications, and it's like, hey, if they can just do that by modifying stuff, imagine the people who actually have all the source material from behind.
Seriously.
Like,
Someone did a
I
decent
tell
job of
them,
that,
make
though.
stuff, and then we'll see if we can get them in. So then it's like another thing, too, where it's like,
Wait,
hey,
what?
you want to make an Echo character? Here's an Echo character. Uh-oh.
Oop. Remember, Strider, the magic number is 120. Oh!
Oh, dang.
Okay, I did not think I was within range of my own explosive.
See if we can...
Oh, that's great.
Oh, man.
Jerry's back from the snacks. So I gotta see if we can get him in here. And hey, Manetta's in the general, so I'm gonna move him into the call. See if we can get Jerry also in the call too when he's ready to start smashing. He's back. Nope. There we go.
Also, I don't blame Best Boys for doing this Smash tab.
Originally, I was in the
General
mod
tab first.
channel for Jerry, then I went to Smash Taz.
Yeah. No, me and Mutton did that first too.
Yeah, we were confused on which...
I know this is Smash Mataz, but this is my day as Smash Mataz, not a multi-stream. We use the other one for multis.
Jakato, I was already in the mod channel because of Phasmo. I went in there, didn't realize. Then I went to Smash Taz because it was an easier click.
Hey, it's Eddie. What's up, dude? We're doing the Smash Brothers. Get in here if you're able to. We got a lot of people coming in. We got plenty of room in the arena.
Yeah, plenty of room. Common, you can't make that excuse anymore.
Does it all the time.
Especially since I sniped you, Common. Get in the arena. Gotta come in. It's only fair.
I was not supposed to be a Takamaki. I was supposed to get back here.
And we have more Pokemon Stadium.
True.
Ah, Greg, I have to go do something. That's it doesn't stop working.
Man, I'm just seeing that snow
Jerry,
where I'm getting
why'd
like
you kill me?
flashbacks of the Pokemon deck. Oh, also, hey, how's it going, Jerry? Jerry's in the call now.
I think Jerry's dead.
Jerry, what's
I
wrong?
think he's still here.
Jerry, Jerry.
Jerry! Jerry!
Ding, 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 ding.
Continue.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Hey, how's it going, Jerry?
So,
Hello.
so Discord full of Phasmophobia where it has the
Wow.
wrong mic.
No, I had it on push to talk from Phasmophobia initially, so I had to put it back.
Oh,
to
yeah, that would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does it. But Jerry, can you explain yourself how you killed me and Common Rider in Phasmophobia? For the lovely viewers.
Yeah,
I
what
was just
happened?
running-
I heard you
I was
killed
just running
people,
for my
Jerry.
life. Listen, I was just running for my life, and Common closed the door on me. And I was wondering what the heck was going on. He closed the door on me, I was about to die, so I just opened the door and I closed it again, but then Common got killed by the ghost, and yeah, that was
Let
all
the-
I remember.
You let the ghost in to kill Common.
I didn't know it was
Mineta
that close.
Mineta warned you that he was already dead. Then you killed Common. Then we all warned you. Hide. Get out of there. Then you died.
I tried to get out of there, but I didn't know the map that well. It was a prison.
That is true. Blame Common for making you go to prison, though.
It's like a blame circle. There's gonna be
No,
circles blaming
we
each
don't
other.
blame Mineta because Mineta dies first. Like 90% of those games, I died first.
I believe
I
you'll
see
find
how it
time
is.
to actually play Phasmophobia. I never have played it before.
It's a fun game if it works.
Yeah, literally.
That's why we're saying it's fun when it works.
I haven't had a glitch in a while. Jerry was the first glitch I've played in Phasmophobia.
Well, I mean, well, never mind. You didn't get the curse from the,
Okay,
the raccoon.
Jerry, the not Mike picking up. That's a normal glitch that happens. I don't think that was a curse for Raccoon City. I think the Raccoon City was for Resident Evil 2. I think it went over there.
Oh, speaking of which, did you get that thing fixed, Jerry?
Yeah.
It works now?
Mm-hmm.
So it literally was, you just had to change like a number and then you got it working.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, that means next Thursday you have a game to stream because you're gonna make room for strikers whenever you buy this copy.
Yeah. I need
It's
to
a
either
lot of fun.
get. Yeah, I need to get the disc,
Okay.
either this copy or you said it like it was 20 gigs for the. No, Comrade said it was 20 gigs for
The disc copy.
the disc. I see.
Yeah, comment was 20 or 18 something for the disc. We downloaded most of the game.
15 for the disc, 20, assuming 20 for the downloadable copy. In that case, I may as well just get downloadable copy. It's only 5 gigabyte difference. I don't know, or 5 or 6, 10, whatever. I'll have to check it out. Either way. But yeah. I'm just chilling right now. I'm in the arena.
Hey,
Play as Cloud.
where are you going, Mario?
You persuaded me. You know what? I'm just being Mario.
Going Mario, okay, nice.
Got it right through my focus attack.
So who won that, Mr. Game or the watch?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, your last one for tonight, and then only now Jerry arrives. You missed him. Alright, maybe you'll get him next time. We do this almost every Thursday, so tune in next time. Jerry's one of our pitch hitters. He's one of the other hosts of Smash Pataz. He's gonna start wrecking house tonight, so watch out.
I am?
Yes, you are, Jerry.
Mineta died.
Crap.
Well, considering he's going with his main, it's more likely he's gonna bully all of us.
I'm just chilling right now.
Not
I'm
if we
listening to
all
some
gang
lo-fi.
up on him.
Somebody picked this on purpose, didn't they?
Oh Jesus!
I think I know who's doing it because they're laughing about it.
Hey,
No, I thought
Chicago,
you
I
were
would
doing
also
it.
laugh about this.
Chicago,
back
I'm
here,
not
Jerry.
even in the arena right now. I'm just laughing because of it.
That is true. He's not in this arena.
Yeah, but it would probably still be a movie you would do.
That's a move I would do, but this isn't my
That's the move that most of us would do.
You all know how I feel about this.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
Jason.
that's exactly why we would do it. Except for Jerry.
Who said what? What about me?
You wouldn't pick this arena.
This stage, I would probably pick it.
Final Destination Battlefield?
Heck yeah. Why not?
Okay, never mind, Connor. I thought Jerry was...
Jerry, you betrayed me.
Betrayed Jakarta's OCD.
Is it just so wrong? We have the actual stage Battlefield. We have the actual stage Final Destination. Why do you have the alternatives for both of them?
Why not?
Yeah,
Aesthetics? Maybe you want to go in this space trip?
They're the same thing.
Well, you don't get this cool space trip in Battlefield in the background. I mean, you are correct. They are the same thing.
See, the thing that bothers me even more is if you do something like large Battlefield and Final Destination and or Battlefield form, or small Battlefield and Final Destination. Like, why do you even have those options for those stages? Just pick the actual thing by that point.
Come back here, Jerry.
It's not even like a subtle difference. They put like, hey, this stage is the color blue instead of the other one, so you know that it's the small Battlefield. Like, okay, I can kind of get that, but no, they're exactly the same. Why throw the option? It's too weird.
Everyone, let's gang up on Jerry. I wasn't Jerry.
Oh crap!
Oh no.
I want me to focus attack. I wanted Tatsumaki.
Tatsumaki Supukyaku.
Oh, man.
Now see, you gotta do it Street Fighter. You gotta do the heavy kick when jumping, and then immediately the heavy kick when you land.
Yep.
See, this is why we need you. We need you to help us bully Jerry.
Easiest combo in games with Ryu and Ken. You just heavy kick while jump, and then heavy kick while crouch, heavy kick while jump, heavy kick while crouch.
Well, the right distance is where Shin Shoryuken.
So I might have missed it, but what's everyone in here hoping for announced tomorrow for the Pokemon stream or announcement?
I know some folks are looking into like a Diamond and Pearl remake, but honestly, I wouldn't mind if they did like a Let's Go thing for Johto.
That'd be pretty neat.
I'm just hoping that they don't do a Diamond Pearl remake and just do Let's Go Diamond Pearl.
Oh yeah, no, like do actual Diamond and Pearl if they're doing it.
Yeah, because if they do Let's Go, I'd rather Johto than Diamond Pearl.
Yeah, Johto might at least be fun because of how big it is.
Well, there's also those rumors flying around that they might do like an actual Pokemon Classics collection, so that way you don't have to like backport through all the way to like the original cartridges or the 3DS to bring over technically classic Pokemon for the original games. They'd still have the classic symbols because they're brought over as a new Switch port.
I think it would maybe region is Diamond and Pearl?
Sinnoh. Gen 4.
I've never actually played Diamond and Pearl, so...
Diamond Pearl, not the best in Gen 4. I think Platinum.
Oh yeah, Platinum is just the
Pinnacle.
absolute
Pinnacle.
Yeah.
You know. And even then, Platinum is blown out of the water by Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah.
Those games are phenomenal. Easily the best.
Those were great remakes of JoJo.
Yep.
There was a rumor a
There's a
while
lot
back
of-
they were gonna do like a thing where it's like Pokemon Red original, Pokemon Gold original, and then like Pokemon Ruby original as like a pack, and then the same thing but for like Blue, Silver, and Sapphire. Just so that way you don't have to use the 3DS as a middleman anymore.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
actually
I-
using real legit carts and backporting it all the way. If you want to get the originals, you can just play the original games and then you throw
Almost.
them into Pokemon Home now, like directly.
I think there's still going to be a few people backporting because...
No, you can backport them and stuff while it's still a service,
Well,
but I
yeah.
mean, Nintendo would probably want to have it more streamlined these days, so I could kind of believe that being a thing.
Hopefully. Yeah, because I see that because of hacking Pokemon's like is the easiest on the DS. And people hack in a lot of like 6IV Dittos for competitive breeding and stuff like that. For the competitive scene.
Yeah. I can see people doing that. Hell,
I
remember, or I did
that
that. Yeah.
back in the day, but you know, I don't have a DS to do it anymore.
Action Replay has long since broken for the DS.
Oh, there's a way you can do it without the Action Replay.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, my entire reason for getting Action Replay was so I could get the event Pokemon because they never had the RCS event in America.
So there's a way where you can like email your created Pokemon to your DS game. I did it for
Pokestop.
I did it for White and White 2. The last DS game. But I don't think it's easy to get like an event Pokemon or do the event because I know I use the Action Replay to get the Arceus loop.
Yeah. Same here.
Because when I got Pearl, that was not a thing.
It still baffles me they never
Really?
distributed RTS as during Gen 4 in
Oh,
America.
that'll kill. Wait, where the fuck did I end up?
Dad? I don't know. It's Jerry. We're not bullying him, so. Oh yeah, this is my stage. Jakato.
Oh, okay, I see. I see how it is.
Jakato, you know I'm the one to mess with you and Jerry, especially with Umbrella Corps. Thank you for having that in your Steam library, so I didn't have to gift you it.
Ha 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 ha, yeah, totally. It's not like I had it for free because it came with the bundle or anything and they couldn't get rid of them. That isn't a indicator how the game is, where they can't get rid of them, so they just give it away in bundles.
I mean, it's a newer game, so shouldn't it not be as
No.
Windows Live?
It has its own set of problems.
Well, I imagine
Thanks,
so with
Jerry.
how much you're wanting to play this with 5 other people. Maybe Jerry 64, Minoko Dobo, Kamen Rider. Just to name a few.
I don't know if you can convince Chris to actually play that.
I don't think I will. I think I won't convince Chris, but maybe Kamen Rider and PA. Maybe Kamen Rider and PA. Because I heard you can have 6 players.
Best point. Help me get Jerry with this.
Okay.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Jerry.
Thanks.
Jerry avoids all of it.
also, Best Boy, I don't know what you were trying to do.
I don't know what I'm trying to do.
Like
Don't.
spamming your shield at that, and you can't counter a final smash.
Oh no, I'm. So my bumpers are buggy. So even when I'm not trying to press my bumper, I press it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm not one of those fancy guys like Jerry or JakatoX who has fancy controllers. I just play this because of Jerry 64
Oh.
Jakato.
Okay, bye-bye.
That's a fun time. Except for when Jerry 64 bullies me. After he kills me and Kamen Rider. OT. And Fast from Kobe. Let's go, no skills. I'm rooting for you.
There's no single opponent damage on him. Oh my god.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Had a 2-stock deficit.
Sure.
Good game.
Good, you finally bullied Jerry.
You're all just aiming for me?
Yes. If one person beats Jerry, we all win.
Apparently, I got 2 kills on you, Jerry.
Is that an incorrect way of looking at things?
I don't know what y'all doing. I'm just chilling.
Alright, we'll do a few more of these, and I'm gonna switch over to the team.
Zeroing on the chill guy. Alright, here we go.
I also think that they're going to do, Pokemon's going to do another announcement for Pokemon Day.
Oh, yeah, no, totally. I mean, like, it's Pokemon Day. Like, they're not just gonna put everything in the day before Pokemon Day.
No.
Oh, come on. Who
Not
picked
this.
this? Who picked this?
I did not. But I'm not in, so I couldn't. Yeah, because they got, Post Malone to do a concert for Pokemon Day.
And they also, didn't they get, like, Katy Perry as well?
Yeah, they're getting a lot of high-list celebrities to do a concert for it, so I'll be surprised if they didn't announce something big that day as well.
Well, what could be big enough to have such a massive concert?
I don't know, maybe new console?
Yeah.
Maybe more Switches in stock? Maybe Nintendo
Like, all the
finally-
Pokemon games. They're just gonna do all releases of all the Pokemon games.
Or one giant Pokemon game in one game. Where you go through every...
Pokemon MMO, all the regions.
Yeah. Because the anime is doing that right now. Where they're really going through all the week regions.
Actual Pokemon journeys.
Yeah. That's why you haven't seen Ash and Galar that much this season.
Legit though, they made like a Pokemon game where you could like go to like everywhere in the Pokemon world. That'd be pretty sweet.
I remember there was a Pokemon MMO of a Fire Red and Leaf Green. Wrong. If anyone remembers that.
I'm pretty sure Pokemon and Company put a cease and desist on it.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
That's why it got shut down. But that's one of the reasons I got back into Pokemon. So there was an issue with the MMO where, at least when I did it, where when you beat all the gyms and you have to
I don't think that was gonna work, Martin.
it wouldn't register you having those badges, so you couldn't get past the victory road.
Sucks.
they patched their way around it, where some people already had a victory road open up, so because you can teleport your friends.
Actually, they do a thing more like what they did with that ROM hack for Pokemon Crystal Clear, where you can challenge any gym boss in any town, and then like they scale it depending on where you are and how many badges you have.
That's a good system.
Yeah, no, you can just literally go to any town you want to, and they scale the Pokemon battles and the trainers and like the gyms for like whatever you want to do. So like say if you wanted to start in like Pal Town and immediately challenge Viridian Gym as the first gym, it would be a lower down version, first gym battle scale Viridian Gym.
Like the Pokemon movie, I Choose You Pikachu, where you see when Ash challenges Brock, he asks how many badges he did, and he has different sets of Pokemon for what level.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think that's part of the inspiration for it. So like I actually did like a playthrough of like I did part of it on stream, but like on my own time I was playing it, and it's like I did the reverse order because it's based off of Pokemon Crystals, so I did it all the way from like you know, from like Kanto and Johto and stuff. But it's so weird facing off against like 8 badge tier Brock as an opponent. Because I did the reverse order. I started off with like, alright, I'm gonna go with Viridian Gym first, and then we're gonna end with Brock here. And then eventually you go up against the first gym battle, who would normally be for like Johto, but as like the final 16th badge. It's so weird.
Not gonna lie, I think especially after that health struck in the beginning, which I still have no idea how that happened. Like, I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did.
Yeah, especially on this stage.
And I'm the one that picked it. I like this stage. It's fun.
What?
Like, it's the fun kind
Spacing
of
there.
texture. Where, like, the only stage hazards, like, you know what stage hazards are coming, whereas with other stages, it's just all random. Also, the blue falcon hasn't come back yet.
Maybe they could be announcing a movie.
I can see that.
Are they still doing the one with the kid and the
Detective Pikachu too.
what's his name? And that one that like the Tarzan kid and like in that we get that like monkey Pokemon.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Are they
no,
still
that
talking
one.
about
Yeah,
that
yeah, they still got that one. But I mean, like they're also working on Detective Pikachu too, which I don't know how they're gonna do that because at the end of the first movie, but it's still fine.
How that movie did? How the hell is that gonna?
How's he
work?
gonna become a Pikachu again? That's my question.
It's a new Pikachu. It's Danny DeVito this time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, I can
Yeah.
see that. I can see that.
I would really like Danny.
The original Detective Pikachu that I
No, the actual Pikachu that the you know the Pikachu body and stuff somehow gets the ability to talk, and it sounds like Danny DeVito, and they're working with Ryan Reynolds and the guy. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
I originally took that inspiration from Grant. I can't claim that I would love to see Danny DeVito if I didn't hear that from Grant.
Dude, yeah, Danny DeVito, Detective Pikachu, that would be so fun.
Danny DeVito anything would be so fun.
I mean, true.
Jerry's charging at the quad.
I can't believe you fell for that, best boy.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but Best Boy's not the most competent player in fighting games. Yes. No. Get down there, Jerry. Get down there.
I'm not gonna go mine any crafts today.
Oh,
The panic was great.
You're not getting diamond.
Oh, you got me, not Jerry.
I don't think there was any chance of getting Jerry.
There's always a chance. Not with that attitude.
Beating up your crafting table. Take that.
What? Okay, not sure what you're trying to do there, best boy.
Neither did Best Boy. Like I said, Best Boy's not the purpose tool to set the track when it comes to fighting you. Yes, I got Jerry. That's all that matters in life. I can be. I am satisfied with my career. Down to you, Jerry. Treat me like a man.
Okay.
Well, you're coming at me. I can't trust you.
Jeez. Freaking eviscerated, God.
I wonder if we are on attack.
I was gonna. Well, I got second somehow.
Honestly, I didn't know if you were AFK or you were what.
No, I was waiting for Jerry to come down and fight me like a man.
It's always weird seeing Steve clap like that. You see that?
It is.
Just the arms.
I just now noticed how weird he clapped.
Right?
I just love the fact they just literally took Steve's model from Minecraft and just slapped him.
No, originally they were gonna do like a thing, like Sakurai wanted to do a thing where you could actually make stuff in Minecraft, and that would actually be the stages somehow from Smash Brothers. But they were like, oh, we can't do that. We're already programming too many things for Steve.
That sound nightmarish.
Programming
Yeah.
that would be crazy. It would be cool if they could do it, but they don't have to if it's gonna be that much of a nightmare to implement, you know?
Kirby,
I
huh?
mean, could you imagine if someone put in a very massive server that has a file size that's terabytes long?
Hey,
Insane.
they're smashing in my Minecraft server.
Hey, no, I don't expect that because Nintendo would just ruin it because it's online.
Yeah. Overboard Kirby with a Warlock punch. How's this gonna go?
Kirby didn't have a gun. He only has a big punch.
Great.
Oh, hey, thank you, it's Eddie. Yeah, I'll add you into Switch after the stream is over. I can't do it right now while they're smashing, but thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, Zeno told me to tell you, Jerry, he's coming in for your bounty.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There's a bounty on my head? I didn't know that.
apparently.
Yes, Mineta.
Oh, okay.
If you're not subbed, Mineta will give you a sub to fight Jerry. You must win though. That's all Mineta says.
I think the only times I've ever won against Jerry have been flukes.
The only time I won against Jerry is anything but Smash. Halo, I have beaten Jerry because he was in the wrong team. That's about it. Oh yeah. Goldfish, I've beaten Jerry because he disrespected the power of the claw grip.
Whoa!
Not sure what happened there.
No. Oh man, I thought it was over you. It's a massive hitbox.
Oh yeah.
Zeno, if you actually defeat Jerry, I will gift you a sub.
Oh, wow.
I already got beaten like twice tonight, so.
Jerry, it gets me more hope because you killed me in Phasmophobia.
He's still taking it personally.
Yes.
And see, Jerry's like, oh, I have things to worry about as he proceeds to win that fight.
Then you also played Resident Evil 2 instead of playing the better game, Resident Evil Operation.
No, 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 no. Do not kid about that. Do not kid about that.
Do not provoke that.
It's Eddie.
Or
Oh, they're
you're
in.
not beating Yakuza 0 yet. Either or.
I haven't
Pick-
beaten
pick your
Yakuza
poison.
0 either.
Pick your poison. Why?
Oh, to be fair, Yakuza 0 takes a while, especially with all the side quests, and
That is true.
Seriously.
That is
some of
true.
the other games they got
How
here
long
are
have you
very,
gamed?
like, you can finish them off
How
in like a
long
couple of
have you had that game?
streams. It's kind of daunting for some folks. Some folks, like, they can go through, like, a couple things. Because, like, an example being, if you're really playing it, you can actually, like, finish, like, Resident Evil 2 Remake pretty quickly. Like, especially when you're just doing the one story. Like, I was able to do that in, like just a handful of stuff. Yeah.
More like hours.
Well, actually, it would be a few hours if I wasn't looking at a gas station for like an hour and a half.
So, an hour and a half gas station because what? It said under $1 or a gallon of gas. I know. They only want one thing: cheap gas.
Ain't that true?
No, like, I'm the kind of person who legit just, like, look at all the environments, because I'm like, hey, like,
No.
I know people who make generic items. I appreciate the guy who made this lamp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I do that kind of stuff. If it was any other person, they'd be done after, like, 1 or 2 streams, but I extended, like, at least by half, so it took me, like, 4 or 5 streams to do it.
Yeah, but for Jerry, it's because how long have you had that game, Jerry?
I forget.
2 years now. Yeah.
Maybe, give or take.
That's why.
But to be fair, a lot of stuff happened within those years, so. Never had time to.
That's true for last year and the year before that and the year before that and the year before that.
Yep.
But now you have a reason to beat Yakuza 0, so you can play Kiwami.
It's true.
Into the real story, not the fake. But for the Yakuza series, I feel like 3 was the shortest of all of the games I played.
Probably is.
But which one do you think is the best in your opinion?
I've only played Yakuza 0 to 4.
If we're talking in terms of gameplay, definitely 0. If we're talking in terms of story, I gotta give it to Yakuza 5.
Yeah, I've only played through Yakuza 0 to 4, so mine's a little bit less biased than gameplay is 0 hands down.
Oh yeah.
Story is going to be 2. Mainly
Huh.
because I played Kiwami, not the original 2, and I haven't beaten 4 yet. But
I don't know why, but it's most especially funny when Sephiroth gets carded.
Yeah.
that being said, I think 2, who uses the same system as 6, has a better beat 'em up engine, where 0 and 1 has a better fighting game engine.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And
What do you
mainly
guys-
because the enemies just ragdoll.
What do you guys think of Like a Dragon?
I haven't played it.
I haven't either, or not.
I'm
not
liking the
yet,
stuff that I'm
but-
seeing.
Oh yeah, same here. Like,
looks
I've only
really
seen a
fun.
few bits of things about it. Well, I've seen a few things about Ichiban, and I have to say, Ichiban is easily one of my new favorite characters in the franchise.
Out of the streams that I've watched from hashtag Commentator, I don't know if I can plug that, but
No, you can plug it.
I
The ga-
really like his
yeah,
character.
Kamen Rider streams of Yakuza Like a Dragon. Ichiban's one of my favorite characters. Who's the not the South Korean, but the rocker guy?
I'm not sure. Again, I haven't played the game, but
Honestly, I didn't like Ichiban's hair at first, but then it really grew on me.
Because the barber messed up his
Yeah.
hair.
yeah.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
For me, I just like Ichiban's earnestness. Whereas Kiryu takes literally everything he does seriously, Ichiban just goes into everything with optimism. I love that.
And I like how Ichiban has a story as his tattoo, because Ichiban wanted to get a dragon tattoo, but he wasn't as
My
confident.
second jump.
He wasn't as confident as someone would say like Kiryu.
Oh
to
yeah.
get, dragon tattoo in the Yakuza. So you got like what, the dragon koi,
Yep, it was a Dragon Koi.
and
I don't
then by the end of the game, his confidence to me seemed boosted.
Oh, yeah.
tenfold.
I imagine so. Another thing I do love is the Kiryu boss fight as well, where it looks like they win, but it's actually Ichiban's imagination once again. Kiryu, you just ragdolled him, as per usual.
My favorite one is Madoka Dobo. Shout out to him, losing to Majima in his boss fight multiple times. Then me losing all my Madoka Dobo coins.
Oh, we're getting some new folks in here, so I'm gonna leave it on free for alls for a little bit longer than I was gonna switch over to the doubles, but now more people are in here for these, so I'll definitely do that.
Then me losing all my channel points in Madoka Dobo by betting that he will lose to Kiru more than once. Spoiler alert, he only lost once.
Did he bring the female party members in with him?
Yes, but he got one-shotted.
Wow.
Yeah, even though the female party members can revive people, but can't stop a one-shot.
Oh no, not this.
Yeah.
Man, someone keeps on picking this stage, I don't know why.
Because I like this stage.
Okay, so we know who did it.
I thought it was just that I picked this stage.
Well, Mineta doesn't like this stage, so goodbye.
It's true, he doesn't.
Scoot over, let Mineta go.
Oh, okay, bye, Mineta.
I really don't like this stage.
Okay, next time I'm out in the arena, I'll make this stage away from us.
I like it when like folks choose like the non-hazard version of this and they just have like Sonic racing on the bottom of the road. You ever see that?
Yeah.
That's fun.
So, speaking of Yakuza, have you heard they're also looking into remaking Yakuza Ishin?
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I just wanted to get a Western release. That's all I care. All I care.
Dude, if we
One
get...
simple request.
I agree with you. I would love to get Yakuza Ishin.
I just love it that they like had all the Yakuza like stuff like either like HD remastered available as well, or like some kind of like collection of the spin-off games. Like you get like the the two like samurai games, and then maybe even like I know it's a little bit underrated and stuff, Dead Souls and stuff.
Oh yeah, and maybe Fist of the North Star for a PC release.
Oh yeah, that'd be another good one too.
I want to see Judgment. Get
Yeah.
a Western release.
Oh,
Judgment has a
Judgment
Western
really-
release.
It does?
Yeah, you didn't know that? It's got an English dub too, man.
Wow.
I know
And
Ishin.
also does.
I know Ishin
Wow.
had an English dub, but it didn't have a Western release.
Too bright.
I'd buy Smosh Ball.
Because I've seen people upload boss battles of Ishin and it has English dub voices.
That might have been like a
English dub
fan
and subtitles.
thing, but no, this is a big major release. They talked all about it on like PS4, and they're one of the major things that said, hey, it's one of the first Yakuza properties to get a fully English dub where it matches the mouth flaps.
And then for some reason, instead of a PC port, they released the damn thing on Stadia.
Yeah, I don't understand why they did that.
Stadia,
Uh,
because Google Stadia is probably going to be the next generation of gaming, but we're not there yet.
It's too early.
thing is that I disagree with that entirely because A, paying a subscription just to have the service, and B, paying to basically rent the games until Google pulls them off their server is a stupid business idea. If it was like Netflix where you pay for the service and then you can just play the games as you go, like Game Pass or xCloud.
Game Pass is solid. I'll give it that. Like, I have the PC version. It actually is pretty good.
Yep. But if I'm
I'm
paying
not
twice, no. The answer is no.
Yeah, because the way they have it is you need the service just to pay to get the game, and it's weird.
Yeah, so I'm talking about like using a virtual machine to play games that you don't own. That's
Okay.
probably next stage of gaming.
Yeah.
Other than ray tracing.
No, the idea, the concept
Stadia.
on paper, yeah, no,
Yeah.
that sounds
Stadia.
fine, yeah.
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. Google
Not
Stadia-
how they're handling it, but the principle behind it, though, I can understand.
I like it. I like it.
What was
Oh,
that?
man.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Hilarious.
Let's end it how it started. Together.
Yes, but I think the two next steps of gaming is going to be ray tracing, because all the next generation console hit on ray tracing.
RTX.
Yep. Except for-
Minecraft has RTX. Why? It doesn't need it, but it has it.
It looks
does.
freaking gorgeous with it somehow, but yeah, it doesn't need it.
There's a YouTuber I watch that has RTX, and he does it in VR because he helps him sleep because he
Oh,
has
have you seen the RTS?
sleep paralysis, and it looks beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Atrocity.
Connection error?
Yes.
Come on, Nintendo.
Connection error, I didn't get it,
Uh-oh.
so.
There's a PC version of Game... Yeah, no, there's a PC version of Game Pass. Yeah, like all the new Xbox and Microsoft titles. They just put it on there. For a very affordable price, and plus all the classics, like Halo and Gears and other, like, Cuphead and some new stuff like Cyber Shadow and other things.
Okay.
And the Medium and a couple of other stuff, like new games. It's on PC.
Ugh.
That's why I don't need an Xbox. Everything's on PC. On Game Pass.
Yeah, so surely Xbox doesn't have console exclusives.
It doesn't. Like, legit, everything is coming out on PC. The only reason why you, like, I talk to people, the only reason why they still have an Xbox is, A, their friends all have Xboxes. That's, like, the major excuse I've been hearing. All my friends have Xboxes, and I'm still sticking with it because, you know, they all have
Or-
Xboxes. Or two,
They don't have
the backwards capabilities of some things where it's like, yeah, my stuff does carry over, which is a pretty good thing. But if we're talking about, like, brand new things for Microsoft, it's all coming to PC, dude. If you have a gaming PC, you can just play it all.
Or three, they can't afford ray tracing right now because all the graphics cards with ray tracing.
No, even then, you don't even need ray tracing. You just get a computer. You can upgrade it later.
I mean, that is true, but it's easier if I could get my hands on an Xbox Series X. I have ray tracing right now if I wanted to, compared to my PC. Which that's also.
Oh,
But for the same price of the Xbox, you can still get
Same
things from the
pricing
PC.
item. Oh, no.
Yeah.
The item saved. Yeah. It was your
Well-
savior. Knight in shining armor.
So Jerry, how would you feel about a stream where we teach you how computers work?
How computers work? How would that go?
You know, learn how
there is
to
a
compute.
PC Builder.
Oh yeah, PC Builder Simulator.
Yeah, no,
there's a
yeah,
PC
that's a
Builder
game.
sim.
That's a
And
really good.
while you build a PC, you have someone like Benetto or Jakato or someone else teach you how everything works.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh,
I'm very basic level on this kind of stuff. I prefer the PC and stuff, but I'm not gonna say I'm like an expert at it.
Then
I
you'll
do
get
have PC
Benetto.
Builder Simulator though. I have been messing around with
Yeah,
that.
PC Builder Simulator is
Yeah.
great because it has a constantly updating list of parts.
And they're the real parts too. They're the real companies behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you
I
have
mean, would I
someone
need
like,
to have the parts to build a PC though to begin with, or?
No. It's
No,
all.
it-
It's a simulator game. It's all in it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Man.
Lag.
Oh dear God, that is bad.
Oh jeez.
The lag.
Got some cheap.
So, Jerry versus the lag, who would win?
The lag.
I think lag won.
Yeah, but Jerry, PC Builder Sim, like Jakato said, just a simulator. And you have Mineta explaining to you how all the parts work together.
Yep. And the best part is about PC Builder Simulator is it gives you stats, it gives you prices, it gives you a little simulation on how they work together on certain renders and such.
Yeah.
And then when you want to upgrade and build your first PC, you know what to do.
Yep. I think it also has links to Amazon on the game too. For when you want.
I thought it was like Newegg or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe both.
Oh.
So
It's
if I
hanging.
exit it.
Hopefully both.
Oh.
SpaghettiOs.
Well,
No
the entire
contest.
arena, someone is gonna get kicked out.
Well, we'll find out.
How is the Sephiroth?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, King
Ooh,
Bot.
sorry. But don't worry, the game code's still here. If you're able to reconnect and get that all sorted out, you can get back in here. Because again, if people are tuning in, the arena ID is 5DNHV. That's 5DNHV. Password 0096, 0096.
A question about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling. Do they have a good dueling different users? Like if I want to.
Oh God. Yes, continuing.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Nintendo!
no. I think the reason why they left was because of the lag.
No, I think they might have just gotten kicked out because of the lag. Sometimes it attacks the person who wasn't even responsible.
Yeah, could be.
It even gets the host, and it's like, I'm the guy hosting. I'm wired in. Why am I getting... Oh boy.
Oh, Jakato.
Okay, it seems to have sorted itself out.
This is supposed to be a peer-to-peer connection,
You jinxed it.
but it's not a peer-to-peer connection. I don't know how Nintendo did it. I don't know how they ruined it. Server solution, but they did it, Jakato.
Still a mystery.
This lag is making me lag as well.
It's making you lag in real life. If you lag in the game, you lag in real life.
Your life.
My brain is lagging right now. I can literally text while I'm playing.
Oh,
It's that
that's
bad.
awful.
I could order IHOP while I'm playing this game.
And you would probably get the pancakes there before the match was even over.
I know. I could finish a game of Elder Dragon Highlander in MTG before this game is over. If anyone played Elder Dragon Highlander or Commander. So Jerry Jakato, question: how would y'all feel about doing like more TCGs teaching Jerry or PA how to play this certain TCG games for like Wednesday streams?
Yeah, Potentially. I mean, it depends on like the TCG and then like how easily accessible it is and like what kind of stuff they have it
I mean,
pre-built in there.
I mean, my game will be amazing.
We have tabletops, and most things are compatible with tabletop.
I know most things are, but then sometimes it's like, oh, I downloaded this thing, and then you try loading it, and then it actually turns out it's not at all compatible with the thing, because it says
Or
you're
it's
missing a
Spanish.
file, or you get a glitch.
Or it's a Spanish version.
Yeah. That's the thing you gotta watch out for.
Like my Mario Party game is in Spanish.
Yeah, that was,
That's why instead I downloaded the e-reader Mario Party card game instead.
yeah. I was just curious to see if Pokemon was actually a fun time for y'all. And I know most TCG card games other than Pokemon does not have a really good battle this person and y'all on equal playing fields.
Yeah, that's why I like that's why usually when like I try getting into like a card game, I usually get like 2 starter decks. It's like, hey, it's equal. No super holographic rare full deck over here while I'm stuck with generic card.
I mean, physical Magic the Gathering, at least for EDH, does.
Oh yeah, no,
Big
physically
drop
and
deck.
stuff, but like, you know, like trying to get that
But
across over
digitally?
the internet or through the official, you know, online apps and stuff. It's kind of hard to keep it like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they suck. Because I know the
I might sound like I'm kind of like really super shilling the Pokemon stuff, but it's like I genuinely think it's really good with how they handle it because of like making it so that everybody's limited to the same stuff. In that case,
they do, which is surprises me.
'cause like if you just want to like make it so that starter decks and everybody's equal, you could do that. If you want to actually go out and have every Pokemon card in history be on the table, you could also do that.
Yeah, if you want to do competitive, do that. Try out your decks. Let's compare it to Magic
Digitally
the Gathering.
and physically. Like the fact that you can get the digital card for getting the physical is also pretty fun too.
If you can find physical cards.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can find them, but like you don't even need to get the physical card to do it. You can still just get it all digitally because you know you just get enough points. You can get boosters and also the digital version of decks and stuff.
That is true. Let's compare the Pokemon card game compared to the Magic Gatherings online one arena. You get a booster deck, you fight one combo, and then you're shoved into start playing competitive Magic.
Yeah, no, that's where it's like you're already super competitive mode. It's like I just fought one comm guy. I don't think I'm ready.
Even in free for all, everyone's using competitive decks or janky decks to break the servers.
Yeah.
What's this lag?
Oof, I don't want to fight in this lag. I've been avoiding the whole thing.
Jerry, just jump off the stage. You won't have to fight in lag anymore.
I tried.
Oh,
Thing
yeah.
is, if it's Eddie, or like the lag might just still continue.
I mean, it could be Nintendo too. I mean,
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a peer-to-peer connection created from JakatoX Switch.
I am like wired in, so
He's supposed to be acting as a server. This is what Smash Bros. is supposed to be like, but Nintendo did a mixture of peer-to-peer and server-based, which makes no sense.
In this age of fucking rollback.
it's true.
Hey,
It's
hey,
just Nintendo's with its old systems. It's like new consoles, but it's just the old system when it comes to like the online
Yeah.
stuff.
They don't want to change.
peer-to-peer technically could work, but this isn't a fully peer-to-peer game right now.
Yeah. Let's face it, Nintendo really only started embracing online stuff with the Wii U, and even then it was too little too late.
Yeah, and they're also hate online stuff as well, but I won't get into that bag of worms.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because peer-to-peer is
Yeah.
still used in
Getting like
a
random
lot of major
spikes where it's
corporations.
working and then not working.
Okay. I just don't want a commentator's curse. So because,
Hey guys, you like turn-based RPGs? Well, we got one in Smash Brothers form.
Best turn-based RPG recently. Let's go. Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon.
Not
I
bad.
mean,
No!
yeah.
Oh god, I'm dead. This input. Oh my god, the lag. Oh my
The
god.
lag has gotten to Jerry
I'm
64
done.
with 2 R's. Don't confuse him with Jerry 64 with 3 R's.
This is not the.
Oh boy.
That's a 63% from 0. Holy shit.
Yeah, right.
I'm with 64.
Oh, well, pocket of actual gameplay. And then the lag.
Oh, this is awful.
It was working fine a moment ago. What happened, Nintendo?
I played worse games.
No, I've seen worse too, but I mean, still, we shouldn't be experiencing these things, Nintendo.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, no. Even though it's mostly Nintendo's fault, it's not always Nintendo's fault.
I can't. I can't.
Didn't start
I feel you, dude.
It's so painful.
Oh, don't you yay, Eddie. That match was awful because of the lag.
That was completely... Ugh. So bad.
As the lag continues, we're going to start suspecting you, Eddie.
No, I suspect Jerry.
Nah, I'm still in the notion that it might just be Nintendo.
I'm gonna bow out of this one. You good? Have fun.
It's fine. Don't worry.
No. Have fun. Have fun. I am in. I'm bowing out. Have fun. I'm with you, Jakato.
Hello, welcome. Wow, welcome.
Best point now.
Fight me, Jerry. You won't, you coward. I will go back in the arena as soon as Jerry goes back.
I don't want to go back. Have fun. Have fun, everyone. This is fun stuff.
Have fun, PC. Have fun.
I'm just chilling, listening to vibe music.
Ready?
Fingers crossed.
Ready? Leg.
Super Lag Brothers.
It'll be super brothers.
There you go.
What if it's... Oh, I was going to say, what if it's not laggy? It looks a lot better. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Commentator's first lag.
Maybe if we don't pay any attention to it, it'll go away.
It's kind of...
Guys, if you blink slowly, very slowly, it looks like it's going in regular speed.
You're kind of right. I can see it. Because if you just keep on very slowly blinking,
Yeah.
then open your eyes again, and then
Blink in between the frames of lag, and it's a match.
Is it a match? Is it
To
match?
me, it is.
Is
or
it a
or
match?
if you just keep on blinking, it kind of looks like things going on.
Yeah. Just gotta keep on blinking a lot.
Jerry, that's hurting my eyes. Stop telling me.
I love how Kirby has that ponytail though, just rocking it out.
There we go.
One little tuft of hair.
You see Mun? Oh.
I'm going out like a man.
If I'm going out like Jerry 64 and lag.
The Hatchet Man.
Yeah, I think Hero has more of an edge during lag, so you have like time to like do your.
Oh,
supers and
true.
stuff.
Actual turn-based combat.
Yeah, this is turn-based combat.
The lag really fucks with the menu.
You saw me just
Comic
float
Con.
away like that?
So speaking of turn-based combat, back to the topic. Best RPGs. Yakuza Like a Dragon, one of them. I'm going to say Persona. Persona does a really good turn-based RPG with 5, and I think even though PP Persona 4 Golden has been a long time release, I think it's one of the good staple turn-based RPG.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And also, one of my
Unless you were one of the few
favorite
people like myself who played it back when it actually released on Vita. So I was like, I had that like 5 years ago, man.
Hey, Jakato, I also played it when it was released
You know
on
how
Vita.
I played Persona 4 Golden? On a PlayStation TV.
A lot of people just bought that thing for Golden.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what they did for the meme stream.
Yeah,
For it.
true, true. You know, it's also good if you wanted to play something on, like, your TV, like Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops or Peace Walker before they had the HD version of it.
Fair enough.
Wait, Jakato, as a insider to TFS, do they still have that TV?
What, the PSTV?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they still got it somewhere.
I imagine they wouldn't have tossed it out.
They don't toss it out too often. They mostly only use it for Persona, and then now they got it on Steam, so...
I mean, they haven't did a Persona 4 stream in a while because of reasons.
No, I mean, like, I can't imagine too many reasons why they'd pull it out, though.
I mean, seriously, the PS Vita doesn't really have much.
Unless they wanted to play, like, a PSP title, like, on TV,
Yeah,
and even
true.
then there's, you know, like, other
I
stuff.
thought someone else. Because I know Kieran was talking about he wanted to see if he can get the PSTV.
Oh, yeah, no, the PSTV is still good for things like remote play and, getting PS1 and PSP games running on your TV. And I got a communication error.
Oh, yeah.
Got
Me
a
too.
communication error. Let's see how many people got this communication
Oh, yeah, I got a
error.
communication error, too. Let's see.
I got it.
Let's see. Who's dead? Who's dead?
No one's dead.
No one's dead.
No one's dead?
It's still going.
Still
Oh,
going.
great.
Dang, man. That's crazy.
I don't know about you all. I'm playing Duel Links. Let's go.
I don't know about you, but I am editing my magic cards because, you know, I have an addiction to something called cardboard crack.
Whoa.
Hey, I know the feeling. I play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Not as much as addiction as buying physical Pokemon cards right now, but
I'm just generally trying to see if we can get Pokemon cards for a really good price out there instead of the scalping price, because everybody's buying them right now.
yeah. I'm just buying like $200 worth of a single card.
Need more Pokemon cards.
I mean, you can try to buy singles off of like your.
No, I know about the
Yeah.
singles and stuff, but I'm talking about the actual ones, you know, like physical ones that come with the code cards, so that way you can also
Okay.
use it in the digital version.
So I forget how expensive do the tins normally come?
For what?
Like the Pokemon tins, like.
It depends on what kind of tin you're going for, but like, are you talking about like regular generic tin or like the ones that come with like a hey, here's a promo card in there that's pretty good.
Oh, come
What?
on.
I think these are.
What?
Here's the promo card.
They're anywhere between like $15 to $24.
Okay, these are all marked up right now. Not that much, but they're marked up.
Yep.
You're not too late, Zeno.
Seriously, there's a spot open so you can get in.
Wait, am I late? No, you're not late. You're just in time if you want to get a spot in here. We're just We just lagged out of the actual match from seeing what it is because Nintendo.
And
No
unfortunately,
offense,
King Vibes got kicked out by
to-
it.
No offense to It's Eddie, but I think it might be him.
Yeah.
I mean, It's Eddie had an okay connection the last few times they were here. I don't know what's going on right now where it would cause it to be like that.
Yeah, like, so, I didn't start seeing any lag until they got into the arena, no offense to him.
Might just be like a thing for today, or I don't know, maybe just coincidentally Nintendo's having a problem at the same time they popped up, you know?
It's
Not
Eddie.
very.
Hey, It's Eddie. Make sure you don't have any other consoles, like, running in the background, or like, anything using up, like, an excess amount of,
Bandwidth.
yeah.
Yeah, because unless your router can handle it, that can cause latency. That's why Minetta's always first when we play Phasmophobia. Apparently I load in too quick.
Yes, Zeno, I wish that song was in Smash. No idea why it's not.
Jared, you're gonna come and fight me like a real man?
I mean,
He might be. Oh wait, are you calling out for a 1v1? He might do it if it's a 1v1 on you.
If the 1v1,
Yeah.
let's do it.
sure, why not? Do that.
Yeah, let's go, Jerry.
We're getting a 1v1, everybody.
I'm losing at this one duel anyways. Let's go.
Let's see how this goes. 1v1 time between Best Boy Minetta and Jerry.
I mean, we sat out the last match, so it's only fair to let more people sit out.
No, this is actually surprisingly going pretty well right now.
Oh, yeah.
Go, baby, go.
Ooh, good thing you didn't double jump there.
Nah, it's fine, Eddie. Just try to see if there's any connection stuff going on. Are you on Wi-Fi or like somebody doing?
Oh man.
Is somebody streaming Netflix right now? There's a lot of things that could be at play.
What's the weather like in your area? That could also be.
Weather's definitely a factor. Yeah, I can tell you that, especially if it's like snowing outside over here on the East Coast.
What snow, Jagato? I'm just saying because I'm also on the East Coast, but...
No, I said if weather could be a factor, especially if you're here on the East Coast, like with snow. Because last week it snowed and my internet completely went out.
I was going to say it because I'm also on the East Coast, but we...
No, I'm not saying it's snowing right now. I'm just saying weather could play a factor in internet connection problems.
I know Jakato's in New Jersey, but where are you?
Virginia.
Ah, that explains a lot then.
Well, more specifically, the military area of Virginia. Where
Yeah.
There's like 5 bases next to each other.
Yeah, that place is very temperate. There's hardly ever any snow over there.
Once a year. Once
Oh.
a year.
Yeah, meanwhile, Jakato lives in the northern part of the East Coast.
Yeah,
and
we can snow like multiple times in the same week, and we get like a mountain of it.
Yep, same here.
I live in, like, the southern part of the coast.
Where?
Georgia.
Ah, so you
Okay.
hardly ever get snow.
What's no?
Yes, I'm glad we hardly ever get snow because people here, when it's
Dumb
snowing,
drivers when
like,
it snowed.
yeah,
I've been in Georgia when it snowed before.
Like jackasses.
Yep.
Also, I've been in Texas when it snowed before. Not this last time.
See, oh, Zeno asking somebody, how do you feel about on Dan coming back to Street Fighter 5? You just missed that conversation. We talked about it.
Yeah, the fact that he has an infinite now. The fact that he has an infinite now is the funniest fucking thing.
Right? Dan
about
Hibiki being an actual viable character with an infinite in Street Fighter 5. It's so weird. Taunt canceling. He can cancel out any move with a taunt and do another move.
Mark my words, Dan is gonna place pretty high on tournament play because of this shit.
Oh yeah, now he's
Yes,
totally
the
gonna
rise
do it.
of Dan means.
And the
Oh
winner
no, he's
is
still
Jerry.
leaping. It's just that
Now
it's
everyone
about
get
point.
back in the
1,000
arena so
slaps.
Jerry doesn't have a chance to leave before the lag gets in.
Oh no.
Oh no. Zeno's here. Like he wanted to challenge Jerry. I remember that being a thing.
Yes, that is also a thing. Zeno, if you win, you get a sub.
I mean,
But if I lose on
we
purpose.
could change it to one- if you want, we
Zeno,
could
you get a
change to
sub if you
1v1
win.
Right now.
Oh, they're selecting. Oh no, there they go.
Oh boy, what new fighters he bringing in?
That's a very good
I
question.
hope it's something cursed.
I mean, aren't
Come on,
all
Peter
new
Griffin.
first?
I don't know. Some of them are just.
I mean,
like-
Dan
Oh,
was
yeah.
never equally. He was the best fighter. He
He
beat
was
Mr.
the
Satan.
streetest fighter.
He beat Mr. Satan.
This is music.
Yeah, it's music.
Oh, he brought in Heihachi, which also we brought up earlier.
If I had to choose a Tekken character to pick in the game, I honestly wouldn't have Heihachi since he's in pretty much every fucking crossover that involves Tekken.
Yeah, kinda.
I'd rather have Kazuya.
Yeah, Kazuya might
Would
work.
rather have Jin or something like this.
What now?
Yeah, Jin or Kazuya.
Yeah, I'd rather have Kazuya though. There's not enough. Well, he's hardly ever been in crossovers. Jin and Heihachi. Get
I mean, honestly, like I was saying before, like if it weren't for the fact that everybody would say, "Oh my God, another guy with a sword," Yoshimitsu, Soul Calibur, Tekken, double whammy.
Seriously.
Another guy with a sword. Someone had-
Gee, it's almost like swords are the most common weapons in video games. Who would have thunk it?
That depends
It's
on
almost
what
if
type of
swords
video.
are a tactical
Swords
role
and
through
guns.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what
Before
type
we
of
had guns, we had
video game.
swords. That's literally what it was.
Well, bows and arrows, but your point still stands.
I mean,
Crossbows.
Is there a Pokemon tournament soon? No, tomorrow there's gonna be a big Pokemon Direct with new Pokemon news, and Saturday is Pokemon Day. Both days are expected to have a ton of announcements.
Ooh.
I mean,
Fight.
technically we've had guns for a while. Never this accurate.
Not a spike.
We've had guns since the Middle Ages.
GG.
That was a double spike. Jesus.
No mercy from Jerry.
Is there every
No.
part of that attack just like a spike?
I also want revenge, you know?
Okay, yeah,
Never
no,
want
that's 2 out of 3.
revenge.
Anyone who beats Jerry that doesn't have a sub, I will donate a sub.
Dang, man.
I just want to go back to normal fights
Without lag or with
Okay.
lag?
without lag.
All right, let's
Okay.
try this. Let's see if this goes.
Yeah.
Wait for Zeno.
Also,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel.
Jakato,
Huh?
are you gonna join us?
Oh yeah. No, I just realized I didn't do anything. Well, I guess I can join in a moment. We'll see.
We'll see. Maybe let's see if lag returns.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
Bruh. What is this card?
Jerry, why are you looking at Duel Links?
He's
He,
he's dual linking with his one hand and he's smashing with the other one.
so Jerry's calling us all wimps.
He's
so
doing
let's
a
all gang up on Jerry.
he's doing a light Yagami with the potato chip, but with smash and dual links.
All gang up on Jerry because he's calling us weak.
What? No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're disrespecting us.
Just watch him. He'll dual links with his one hand and he'll smash with the other one.
Oh, I thought I was yellow for a minute.
I need potato chips though.
Damn.
Jerry, wasn't your snack potato chips? Or
No.
was it a burrito like Tom said?
Nah, it was actually an ice cream sandwich.
Wow. Fucking hate.
Random crits are fair and balanced.
Oh, that was good timing right there.
Oh man.
With the clang or what was it called?
Ka-clang.
The clang. Ooh. Oh! I didn't.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Too high.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone.
I saved you. Kind of.
Wait, Zeno, are you talking about the champ?
You're too far.
The champ? Mr. Satan? The undefeated, undisputed champion of the world? Mr. Satan?
Ooh, the thwack.
The flock?
Wick.
Really, both of you two need to help each other out and defeat Jerry.
Yes. Everyone gang up on Jerry.
Ow.
Otherwise, he's gonna restock the both of you. Oh no. Too late.
Oh wait, this is gonna become the
well, we don't get any time to attack after he throws you.
Hey, at least Jerry's not restocking us.
Did you try to disrespectful stop me?
No, I actually wanted to double jump, but it turned out to be that.
Oh man.
I wanted to do this.
Hey, he's disrespecting even when he's not trying to.
How am I alive?
He was fully behind you. How does that?
Oh, I don't.
He's out of MP.
Out of MP.
Oh, there's the match.
And that's all I can do, because I have no MP left.
Uh-oh. There he goes.
Got a question for some people who own PS TVs.
Yeah?
Can you still buy stuff off some digital stores?
Oh yeah, it's still supported on the digital store and stuff.
So if I get the remake for Persona 1 and 2, because I know that was on PSP.
Oh yeah, it's just still running
Yeah.
on PS TV.
Yeah, it'll play on
Alright.
PSTV.
So I don't have to pay like $200 to get Persona 1 and 2.
Yep.
Yeah. You just get off the digital store.
Workarounds. I like it.
Oh boy, what Xeno brought in this time.
Hey,
It's only the
Jerry,
physical copies that cost an arm and a leg.
Hey Jerry, I know what we're gonna get you so you can play the whole Persona franchise.
I mean,
Oh, what is it?
PSTV.
PSTV.
Yeah, so you can play Persona 1 and 2 because they got ported to the PSP. And we don't want.
Wait, is that like the portable thing?
no, the PS TV is a.
I don't think I'll be able to stream the portables.
No. It was a portable system, but then they made it non-portable so you could play it on your TV.
Yeah.
Kind of imagine a Switch, but without the portability.
Yeah.
Reverse Switch Lite.
I got you.
The PS TV is basically a Vita you plug your TV, when you plug into your TV.
Wait.
There you
did
go.
say reverse switch light?
Yes.
Like switch heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Switch Lite is only portable, and PSTV is only TV.
Oh.
But you can play your portable games on your TV.
Because honestly, like, the Vita is like a few steps, like, if you think about it, like, in development, it was almost there, like, comparable to the Switch, but
Yeah.
you didn't actually have the docking ability that the Switch has, you know?
Yeah, I still think the PSP was important.
If they could have done, if they did the Vita, where it was like, hey, you get to play console titles portably and on your TV, then that would have been something.
Yeah, the problem with PS Vita is that it was, like you said, before its time, and it was expensive as hell to develop for.
Oh, and also the big major problem was the memory cards were proprietary. Not a lot of people like that.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I completely forgot about. That was so stupid, especially in the day of SD cards.
Yeah, no. These days they actually made like converter things. They made hacks and like actual devices where it's like, here's an SD card, put it in there. You got a Vita card now. Boom.
Was it the PSP had SD card though?
No, the PS Vita.
No, I mean the PSP
No, the PSP had its own proprietary memory card as well.
Yeah, completely different than the one for PS Vita.
I thought mine had a SD card.
You may have had a special thing.
Yeah, no, they actually made the converter for PSP to do that. They actually had the thing. Here's an SD card. Here's the thing. Boom, put it in there. It works as memory. But for Vita, they didn't have that officially.
Oh, okay.
If you get what my meaning. Like, you can find them now, because it's been some time, but in the height of its day, it was all proprietary.
Yeah, so we can get Jerry to play Persona 1 and 2. That will not cost people arms and legs because, you know, have to import it from Japan. And those are probably $100, $200 before import tax.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can learn the background of the Velvet Room.
I mean, the Velvet Room's background isn't all that complex. It's a realm made by Philemon to aid Persona users.
Yes, and there's always going to be 3 constants unless they're going to change Persona 6 because
Considering what's going on with Igor's voice actor,
unless they're going to change about Igor's voice actor with 6, there's always been 3 constants.
that being Igor, Belladonna, and Nameless.
Yep. Even though you will never see Belladonna and Nameless anymore, they're still there.
Yep.
And I'm still, like, it might be some long ways off, but I'm still thoroughly convinced that one of these days we're gonna get a remake of, like, 1 and 2 again of Persona, but it'll be done in the style of 3, 4, and 5.
I want us to get a remake. P3P probably the best Persona 3.
No, I want Persona 3 the Definitive Edition that has P3P and Persona Fez in it.
Yep.
No, I want P3P mechanics where I can control my party members.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No. What I'm talking about, it would probably be the Definitive Edition where it's like you control your party members, but you can also play Persona Fez.
Yep. Question, Zeno, are you talking about the artwork or the graphics itself? Oh, when it comes to Persona 1.
Because Persona 1 and 2, those are more... Because, again, remind you, it's a spin-off of a Shin Megami Tensei series.
Yeah, Persona 1 was where the artist was getting used to the whole, oh hey, let's make a lighter game than the previous game. Considering that the game before Persona 1, Shin Megami Tensei If, resulted in the main character's high school literally being dragged into... I don't get what you mean, Zeno. Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei If was basically the main character's high school being dragged into hell.
Oh, I think they meant the cover for Persona 1.
Nice sniper.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
The cover. The cover.
good stuff.
Okay.
No, we're talking. If we're talking about the original PS1 release for Persona 1, just had this generic monster-looking dude that looks straight out of Doom.
Yeah.
The covers I
that
can see,
was lame.
but the
These
actual
thousand knives.
gameplay does not remind me of Doom at all,
Yeah.
or the aesthetic.
Because they changed some stuff for the Western cover, for Persona. They changed a lot of stuff for the Western version of Persona 1.
Yeah, when they tried to Americanize everything, which was fucking stupid.
Hey, I still like Hitler with sunglasses.
Oh, no,
I
no,
know
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
Persona
no.
1,
That was
but-
Persona 2.
I know that's Persona 2, but I still like Hitler with sunglasses.
I mean, it's still hilarious, yes, but we're talking about Persona 1, how they tried to literally Americanize the setting, and again, give every character Americanized names, and it
Yeah.
was stupid as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I might forget what happened, but Philemon, was he introduced in Persona 1 or 2?
In 1.
Yeah, he was there from the beginning. Yeah.
I know technically he was there in the beginning because 2 expands on it more.
Yep. And then, of course, we haven't seen either him or old Narthelatap ever since Persona 2.
Well, technically they're not supposed to be, well, the butterflies, but
Yeah,
I mean,
but
there was a little bit of some implications also in like Persona 4 Ultimax involving some of that stuff too. Some folks were
Yeah, Narcolepsy
theorizing.
might be trying to wiggle his way back in. That's pretty fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, according to
Especially
their
after what
bet,
happened with the 25 Royal.
they're not supposed to directly interrupt the protagonist.
That's kind of the thing is that Narcolepsy didn't know and listen to the deal in the first place. That's kind of why he was such a bastard in the first 2 games to begin with, because he was directly interfering.
Yeah.
And Philemon was an idiot for not acknowledging that fact until it was almost too late.
How does everybody feel about Doom Eternal being on the Nintendo Switch? Well, yeah, no, it's definitely a thing. It's pretty cool how it's finally on there. It took them a hot minute because it was supposed to be when Animal Crossing released, but then it kept on getting pushed back. But it's cool that it's finally here now.
Oh, yeah.
Also, now it's retroactively a Microsoft game on the Switch again.
I just can't wait till more games like Persona 5 or Persona 4 get ported to the Switch.
Oh yeah. I'm also hoping that for Persona 6 they go back to the original idea of the world tour thing they had with the road trip and such.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of there for strikers, but it's limited to only Japan. I would love to see that.
I mean, I don't mind them being in high school or something like that.
Of course, Kamen Rider would reference that show. I know what you're talking about, Kamen Rider. I know the one you're talking about. Making that reference.
No, I do not animate, even though my name is Best Boy Mineta.
An anime with the Cthulhu mythos, but they're all fans of tokusatsu shows.
Oh Jesus. Those girls really wants that ball.
That's why I don't get Evangelion.
Yeah, no, what are you talking about? Mineta's already anime, therefore he doesn't anime. You don't need anime when you're already anime.
Damn! How many hits can you see?
Alright, Zeno. Nice catching you.
Oh yeah.
Well, Common, if you missed it, me and Jerry fought like real men. That's why I need you to help me bully Jerry.
Holy shit! Fucking... that took way longer than it should have.
Common, are you going to join us?
Need to put
So you can
Sony
help me
back.
beat Jerry? So we can get our revenge on Jerry?
This is not a game where you can love you against Jerry. Ain't that the truth?
What games can you help me against Jerry? Let's see.
I have a really itchy nose right now, and I've got it. Oh, yeah, I'm good now. Fuck that distracted.
That ball saved him. The ball came in clutch there. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
crazy.
God. The ball shielded from the flood, and oh man, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, but there's no way I could have dodged it.
I wish if they remake the Persona 6, they go back to, even if they don't have Igor anymore, they go back to where the person in the Velvet Room calls up the demons.
Oh, hey, Lost Ball.
Oh, hey, Wassle's here.
'Cause
I mean, that'd be kind of neat, but at the same time, I kind of prefer Shin Megami Tensei These Expanse being a little bit away from Sea of Souls. Because otherwise, you're just kind of wondering, when is that barrier finally gonna break and all hell's gonna literally break loose?
I mean, you could say that happened in Persona 5 Royal and the original game.
It's a bit different in that in Persona 5 Royal, since it was mainly a cognitive world trying to overlay itself over the real one instead of, you know, literally hell breaking loose.
That is true. I mean, with 4 and 5, it looks like they wanted, not, I don't think hell specifically, but something released to wreak havoc on the real world. Zeno, are you okay?
He wants to defeat
that-
Jerry.
No, I just saw that down B. Are you okay, Zeno? Do you need help?
Oh? Ow.
Yeah, I can see that the next Persona game they actually bring hell broken loose, because I think they have been building that up for a while since 3, 4, and now 5. Though 5 was a cognitive world that broke out to the real world.
I mean, once the Expanse kind of is infected with any kind of world in the Shin Megami Tensei series, that's kind of it for the world. It's the whole genie in a bottle thing. Once it's out, you can't put it back in.
Yeah, that's why Persona 3 says was a thing. That's why Persona 4 random boss. I don't want to spoil it for Gary. Stop it. And that's why 5 you have cognitive world, and then you have the power of retcon. I hate power of retcon. That's why I still think Persona 4 is better than Persona 5. Mainly because P4G did not have a power of retcon.
What are you talking about? I have Marie.
Yeah, I'm a head out, guys.
And out, Strider.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired.
Alright, see you later, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah,
Retcon, edited in that he said he'd be there, did. Compared to Persona 5 Royal, that person who actually has the power of retcon and anime on his side. Because Persona 4, it made sense why they added Marie after he battled the last time. So Marie was a bad character. I mean, I don't like Shin Megami newer endings with their chaos neutral endings and lot more. I think like the original Shin Megami did a fantastic job trying to get that dichotomy of you actually feel bad for your choices.
Yep.
In the newer ones.
I mean, yeah. And Shin Megami Tensei 4, and especially Apocalypse, it's like, do you want the good ending or the bad ending? I mean, I want to choose the law ending. Good, you get to kill yourself and watch the world stagnate. But
Oof.
But this is what I believe.
But the thing is, the good ending, bad ending, Shin Megami 4, Nocturne and stuff like that. I feel there's no repercussions for going either way.
Yeah.
Compared to Shin Megami 1.
Oh yeah, and Shin Megami 1, I do agree that the neutral ending is probably the best one, but that's only because it's the one where shit actually gets done. And even then, you kill a lot of people.
Yeah, you kill a lot of people, but like, if you go the lawful ending, you have to kill a good
Jeez, that
person.
Smash Ball never freaking broke open.
Oh,
no.
Is
Is that gonna instant KO me?
You have to kill.
No, it's still alive.
You team up with one of your party members, kill another, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
But that had more weight to it than 4.
Yep.
Because these party members like super valuable because we got the lawful one, has one of the best skills in the game, and the chaos one was just one of the powerhouses of the game.
Oh yeah. And then you got Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse's ending, which, oh boy, what could be said about those things? The fact that law and neutral are reduced to just game overs, basically. You get to choose between, do you want to be a good person, or do you want to be a genocidal maniac?
Yeah, there we go.
KOs? Dang. Okay, that neutral are KOs.
It's probably high enough damage. You were 136.
Yeah, it was kind of up there because of that final smash.
That smash ball never wants to break. Until it
That
does.
thing almost disappeared after all those times hitting it the first time.
Oh yeah. I think that's also why most people go for the true demon ending in just Shin Megami Tensei 3, since pretty much every character in that game is absolutely repugnant.
I think I'm gonna take a break because I'm kind of tired.
That's cool, dude. You win this round, Jerry, but next time it won't be so lucky, so says Zeno.
I too am gonna take a break, and by break I mean take my leave.
Okie dokie. See you later, Manette. Thanks for stopping by, dude.
Good night, everyone, and everyone bully Jerry for bullying me and Kamen Rider.
Oh, also, like, your reign as Bit Boss today was short, but it was a very welcome one.
Hey, I that was a funny one. I like it. I like it. I sniped Kamen before he can resub, and I only had 100 health. Perfect.
Worked out pretty well. So thank you again for stopping by, man.
What the hell happened there?
Alrighty. Still got some stuff. We might be wrapping up soonish though, because we've been going for a hot while.
Yeah, 3 hours. Wow.
Yep. I mean, sometimes I go up to 4 or more, but like, hey, if we're still feeling it, we're feeling it. But if we feel like wrapping up soon, that's fine too.
I think the 3.5 hour mark is probably good for the best.
Yeah, we can go for another 15 minutes. Unless it's all of a sudden we get like a rated or like a bunch of people popping up out of nowhere. What are the odds of that happening?
Ow.
I said it ironically. We should be fine.
Even if everybody says it's fine. Just Batman into Kirby's mouth.
Wow. Unintended wombo.
Damn. No skills, just cleaning the house.
And I'm still free to, like, you know, like, I know the joke is, like, Ridley too big, but I just see Sephiroth's sword and it's like, that's too big.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, that thing is like canonically, what, 8 feet long?
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, looking at it just freaks me out. Like, I don't get it. I don't get that bad. I don't get like a sense of unease looking at Ridley too much, like the sense of scale, because you know Ridley's supposed to be like huge and everything. But like, I actually feel that more so looking at that gigantic katana. Or like the sense of scale or the sense of size.
Oh, yeah. Another thing I also noticed in that Final Fantasy VII trailer as well, did you see that they had Weiss in there from Doge of Cerberus?
Oh yeah, that was the thing.
I am surprised that they even acknowledged that.
And a lot of different stuff that they're showing. They're really messing with the continuities.
I mean, that's kind of the point of the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like with the remake, they can just add whatever they want. You might as
Don't
well.
don't give up too much though, because I think Jerry's still playing through some of that. Last I checked.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Final Fantasy VII remake.
Nothing.
Oh,
nothing,
yeah.
Nothing spoilery.
Did you hear about the PlayStation news about that? How there's like gonna be new stuff for it, Jerry?
I didn't see any PlayStation news yet, but
Okay.
that's something for my to-do, to watch thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Watch that when you get the chance. They announced some stuff for FF7 remake. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yuffie's getting her own little side story.
It's awesome.
And a side character who I am almost certain is going to die before the end.
Probably.
Like, I never heard of you.
I mean, even in this remake, it's more than likely he's a dead man.
I think I might be hitting the hay because I've been dozing off a bit.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
Well, I mean, I was saying how we're gonna wrap up in like 15 minutes. If you could just like last like just a little bit further. I mean, you don't have to smash
if
or
it's 15
anything.
minutes, then
Yeah.
then I guess then at 2, then I'll head out.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've just been dozing off and kind of almost fell asleep.
No,
Just now.
I hear you, dude. It's been a
Yeah.
crazy few days, and technically you've done more multiple streams than you normally do this week.
Yeah.
Being technical here.
I'm glad I sat this one out.
Seriously, this
Oh
stage.
yeah, this stage.
Oh, hey, look, Kyo's in the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if only Iori was there too.
True.
I still can't believe they're on the same team.
Right? Crazy. But, Jerry, if you want, you can tell them what you do over on your streams.
Sure. My channel is twitch.tv/Jerry64. I stream Smash every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, so that'll be my next stream coming up. Every Monday, I play Mario Maker, where I play viewer levels. It's always a fun time. Every Tuesday, I play a random crowd control game. Right now, I'm going to be playing Skyrim next Tuesday, where people can spawn dragons and spawn witches and spawn apples, which is, it's always a fun time. Yeah, every Wednesday we play that multiplayer madness with JakatoX and PA Werewolf. And Thursday we're gonna finally play Resident Evil 2 after all the glitch or whatever.
So it is confirmed working now. You were able to type in the typewriter.
Yeah, I say the typewriter. I even went to the fuse that also froze the game, and it did not freeze.
Okay. So when you do that, are you gonna start from the beginning again, or are you gonna go right from where the typewriter was? I mean,
I'm most likely just gonna start a new game.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That way I can have a cleaner VOD.
Still keep it in with Leon.
Yeah.
If you'd be like, this is our first time doing this, everybody.
Yeah.
All the shifty eyes. Yeah, we're gonna be doing things, so stay tuned. Oh, you know what? I got time too, because like if I get this out of the way, so I don't have to do it later, I'm gonna do my spiel as well.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you all for watching Super Smash Bros. Throwdown Thursday, day 1 of Smash Mataz. You've been watching twitch.tv/JakatoX or youtube.com/JakatoExtra. If you didn't already know, we got all the social media. We got a Discord. Go check out our Discord. That's over at discord.gg/MDETK9M. That's discord.gg/MDETK9M. We got a Twitter. Ooh, good game. We got a Twitter. We got a Instagram.
Each battle a chance to grow.
And we got a YouTube. All / Jakato Extra. That's JAKATO XTRA Extra without an E. By the way, we're still going until 9 more minutes from now. So you keep smashing. But yeah, we got all that stuff right there. We got a YouTube too, which you can see over here. That's YouTube too. That's youtube.com/studios2 for you. That's youtube.com/studios numerical 2 for capital letter U. If you want to know our schedule, we usually stream Monday to Friday-ish. Sometimes we take some days off either on the Monday or the Friday or both, or depending on what is going on. But Mondays are usually Monday Mailbag Mystery Madness, where I play games and highlight things that were sent either via the wish list or the Steam list as seen right here. If you do exclamation point wish list or Steam list, whether it be a good game or a bad video game, I'm obligated to play it eventually. As long as I have the means to play it, I will play it at some point in time in the future. We also do streams on Tuesdays, whether it be retro games, new games, old games, PC games, PS5 games, PS4 games, Switch games. What say you? We play a variety of different things. Action games, stealth games, RPG games, fighting games. Lots of cool different stuff. So stay tuned with that. We got Wacky Whatever Wumbo Wednesdays. That's the thing we do on Wednesdays. We just did this Wednesday teaching Jerry and PA World 15 how to play the Pokemon TCG. Pretty cool stuff. Gotta get them to get that free to download app at some point or other. Maybe they'll get it if there's a promotion thing going on with Pokemon Day. Also, I just realized there's that free singing Pikachu in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Go get that. That's a thing. Just look up singing Pikachu. I think it's like a mystery gift code thing going on for Pokemon Day. It's a Pikachu with the ability to sing. So
That's adorable.
that's new. I think it's tied in with how they're getting all those musicians and singers and stuff for Pokemon Day. So that's a thing. That has nothing to do with what I do, except for the fact that I'm going to be getting it, but I just, side tangent. If you play Pokemon Sword and Shield, get that new Pokemon. Free Pikachu. But anyway, yes, Wacky Whatever Wumbo Wednesday. We do a lot of stuff. We do things like Tabletop Simulator, Halo. We did Rocket League. We done a whole bunch of other cool things. We did that janky Resident Evil stream. But we do lots of stuff for Wacky Whatever Wumbo Wednesday. Chilling out with the Smash and Taz crew. We're also open for suggestions for multiplayer games, community games. We want to play with you guys, so be sure to tell us over on the Smash for Taz Discord, exclamation point SM Discord. But by the way, if you don't know what Smash for Taz is, I've been saying that you don't know what that is, you should totally check out Smash Mataz. If you want to see a full 3-day weekend of Smash Bros on Twitch, then check out Smash Mataz. There's 3-day weekend of Smash Bros streams almost every week across 3 Twitch channels, Thursdays and Saturdays. Day 1 starts with me, JakatoX, on Super Smash Bros. Thrown on Thursday. PA World 15 is day 2 for Friday Night Fights. And wrapping things up is day 3 with Jerry64 on Smash Saturdays. So definitely go check that out. I don't normally stream on Friday, Saturday, Sundays, but I'm not opposed to doing it if I'm doing a collaboration or if I just feel like doing it or if a new game release happens. Anything can happen, but like I said, if you want to keep up to date with all that stuff, definitely check out our social medias. I have the special Amazon links over here. You can get discounts on manga, anime, TV shows, video games, a whole bunch of different stuff. I might be up to date on that soon to include newer things that folks want to see on there, so you can help us out IRL by checking that out. You get discounts while also helping support me in IRL. It's a win-win scenario for everybody. No reason not to check it out, because you could also click through the main Amazon link by clicking there, and if you're going to get set off of Amazon anyway, then it would still help me out. Well, you also get discounts. It's a pretty good deal. We also have our special Jakato Extra logo shirt shown right here. Pretty cool shirt, multiple colors. It is a logo for what I do in the style of the Metal Gear Solid 1 main title art. but we will be getting potential view shirts in the future centered towards Smash Taz, so stay up to date with that. Other things we got going on. Constable Muddin, still the Bit Boss. New Bit Boss right now at 8,968 bits of health. You do damage to the Bit Boss either by summon, resummon, gift summon, prime summon, direct bits. 1 bit equals 1 cent / 1 server of health. You also do damage via the PayPal. Helps us with our new and upcoming VTubing endeavors. They're gonna happen either way within the year, but the donations, the subs, the gift subs, all that stuff helps us make it happen a whole lot sooner. I'm pretty sure you guys could probably get one more match in before we're wrapping up, so definitely get that match in. Other things going on with that Bit Boss, like I was mentioned before, if you are a sub, you get access to all these stuff right there. Emotes, right here. Emotes. Yeah, Jakato Wave, Jakato Sneak, Jakato Sleep, Jakato Power, and Jakato Smile. The ad-free experience and cool perks through Discord and through the channel itself. Some things you may want to consider. I am very appreciative of those who are subbed and or get subbed to the channel. You're not obligated to do so, but again, it is very, 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 very much appreciated. Same thing with the bits, because 1 bit equals 1 cent / 1 server of health, like I was mentioning, but you get the chance to get these special emotes. As you see right here, these are permanent emotes that you can unlock forever. It's a cumulative, you don't have to do it all at once, but you get eventually. But, anywho, that's what I got going for there. Now it's time for that special part of the show. You all know it, the Raid Cast, where we try to find somebody who's live right about now and go ahead and raid them. If you are not a sub to the channel, get it with our regular patented raid message, which is, of course, raid message, all cats, 3 exclamation point, space PodChamp. You also have raid power over here. You got super secret sneak raid, and of course a fan favorite looking cool streamer. So lots of different cool things going with that. Let me see who's actually live. Who could we raid if I were to raid somebody? See, Bradfield and... Like, oh yeah, Bradfield and Mokodobo. They are live right now. I'm curious to see what they are doing.
I mean, looking cool streamer would be perfect if from Mokodobo.
Oh, he's doing the personas.
Yep.
Cool. Let's see. Lemmy Cat's doing some Pokemon Sword and Shield, so that's cool. Altiro's doing Manhunt with Friend in Minecraft. Let's see. Boo. Kevin's doing some stuff in Halo Wars, which is pretty cool. Let me see. Also, I probably should have mentioned this earlier. Kamen Rider, if you're still listening, thank you for giving that gift sub to Harish about like a day ago, roughly. It said 24 hours ago on my notifications. I didn't get a chance to properly thank you. So, thank you. Let me see. Who is live doing stuff? He's doing a shiny race with Lemmy Cat. That's what Bradfield's doing. He's on his break screen. Between the two, maybe Lemmy Cat could use the raid. Because they're going through their Pokemon. Unless they're wrapping up soon. I don't know if they're wrapping up soon. I should probably listen in before I do that. So let me do that real quick. Oh, that's a game. That's a big go.
Oh, yeah.
And I think with that might be a perfect time for us to wrap things up right about now. So again, thank you for watching the stream. I might do stuff this weekend. I might not do some stuff this weekend. I'll keep you guys informed. Definitely stay up to date with all our social medias. Go check out Jerry, twitch.tv/Jerry64. This is again twitch.tv/JakatoX, JakatoX. I'm thinking I might raid. Yeah, let me catch doing some Pokemon stuff, and it is Pokemon Day coming up, so.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me come up with a raid message for Lemmycat. So let's see. Maybe we'll go with a. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with a Jakato smile. Go with a quote. Looking cool, streamer. Quote. And say, just finished playing. I'll round up 4 hours of Smash for Thursday. Was talking about Pokemon's 25th anniversary. And saw you two playing. And thought you could use a raid. Yeah, thought you could use a raid. Do it, ... BTW. BTW. If you haven't already got that singing Pikachu, get that singing Pikachu. Throw it there. If you haven't already learned about the free singing Pikachu gift this week, check it out. There we go. Surprise face and another Jakato smile. Alright, this is going to be our raid message for Lemmycat, provided that they don't suddenly just go offline as I'm typing this, which I don't think they would, but we'll see. Here's our raid message. So copy and paste that into the chat. Say that, make him feel welcome. You don't have to stay for the raid if you don't want to, but at least make him feel welcome before going to Wind Your Merry Way. And if you do that, you get those Haro tokens we can use for a lot of challenge rewards that I am working on for the future. Also, like I said before, if you're not a sub to the channel, you can still help with this regular raid message. Raid message, all cats, Major Point Space PogChamp. Again, thank you all for watching. I am gonna go throw in that raid. Here we go. / raid Lemmycat. We're gonna get that queued up. Thank you all for watching. It's been real. It's been awesome. I'll keep you guys updated on some things. Definitely check out that Pokemon stuff. Tomorrow, Pokemon Direct thingy-majig. Go watch that. And Pokemon Day, Saturday, February 27th. Cool stuff. Lots of cool things to do. Check out that State of Play if you haven't already. Spider-Man title movie update. They did that. WandaVision's happening later. It's a cool show by Alan Tudyk called Resident Alien on Sci-Fi. Watch that. Random things. We're doing the raid. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, good night, everybody, and raiding. Here is the raid. Here's the raid. Here's the raid. Here's the raid. Raid message. Go in there. Here's the raid message. There's the raid message. Anyway, thank you for watching twitch.tv/JakatoX or youtube.com/JakatoExtra. The hidden code word is, Dan is legit. Say, Dan is legit in the comments, in the chat. See all the confused people who don't know what that means because they would hear post-raid. So, thank you for watching. Anybody got any last parting messages or anything?
I'm good.
Jerry?
Have a good night and stay safe out there.
Awesome, awesome. Alright, I am ending the stream right about... Waiting for a good time code. Wait on the seconds. Hold on a few seconds. Almost there. Few more seconds. And good night, everybody.